I was like, why the fuck haven't I seen this?
Okay, so everybody shut the fuck up now, huh? All right.
What, are we going now?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We're live.
We're live again.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit, that means
We
I
have to
pull
get
this
like
back
an
up.
on-air thing.
All right. So, have you guys watched Disenchanted?
The new Simpsons thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started it.
It
How
was.
do you feel about it?
Hit and miss. There were some moments.
There are some funny moments.
They have a fight, and this is without spoiling anything for any of the fucking assholes that haven't watched it all, like binged it in 2 days.
Yeah. How many parts is there?
It's part 1, but it's 10 episodes.
Okay,
in part
that's
1.
that's fine.
And fucking there's a part where he's like, oh, all I could make was a shampoo that makes any animal laugh. And he rubs it on a horse, and the horse is like, ah! And then he goes back to this like retarded horse face. So throughout the fucking episode, like they've got this horse with them for, comic relief, I guess.
Right.
And fucking he's just like, ah! Just randomly throughout.
Randomly.
Just fucking totally random.
Okay. All right.
I thought
giving him
it
to
had
some
its part,
lonely
but
guy.
it definitely seemed like it was a very try-hard show for, like, let's try to get something going on Netflix. The thing that
I think so. Like the fucking chick that did you ever watch Broad City?
A little bit.
It's got that curly haired chick and the straight haired chick. The straight haired chick is
Yeah.
the one that does the main character's voice. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I like the way she
Good
looked.
job.
I mean, yeah, it's
The
just,
bug tooth.
Yeah, the fucking that's so fucking Simpsons-y.
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
bug
right,
tooth
right.
thing
You're
is-
trying so. I was like, well, it's from The Simpsons. Like,
You
yeah.
could have made her look like a princess. It would have been fine.
yeah, that would have been totally fine. And they
Yeah.
kept the shitty attitude. Like
Yeah,
I would have thought
It
that
would
was
have been
much
better.
better.
Yeah,
It'd been like,
Like-
oh my god, what was that fucking Comedy Central reality show with all the superheroes
Drawn together.
drawn together?
Oh,
It would have been
yeah.
like a drawn. Yeah, that was fucking amazing. It would have been more like drawn
Kitty
together.
the-
Did you ever
Pussycat
see it with
bitch or
all the
whatever.
fucking? She wasn't a pussycat. She was a fox.
Whatever. Yeah,
she
the
was
fox.
Foxy
That's
Brown.
Yeah,
Foxy
Foxy
Brown.
Brown. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Did you ever see the fucking the unedited shit where it's like got big giant fucking titties and shit? And fucking,
Maybe, probably.
Yeah, I have.
you remember the one where the princess has a fucking like tentacled monster for a vagina?
Yeah, I actually do remember.
That was a really good episode.
Sounds familiar.
That was a really. I mean, most of the episodes were pretty good.
That was back when Comedy Central was good, and they were just
Yeah.
like, put it on the air, we'll see what happens. Instead of like going through all the shit that's just like, I don't know, was just pushing it, and they were just like, we're putting everything. Reno 911, put that shit on there. Everything, just put it on there. I don't care.
There's one fucking episode that really stands out to me, like fucking Spanky the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's watching somebody and he's like, oh, I realized she was kind of hot. And like he's like got his pants off and like he's got like a curly dick and like
Right,
as
yeah,
he's
yeah.
getting an erection. It's like curly. And what's amazing about that is
It's real.
pigs have curly dicks.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, for real. They
Yeah.
fucking, that's what killed me about it. Is like they went fucking anatomically correct with
It made it.
the pig erection.
Do you think they really knew that, or were
I
they
don't-
like,
or they're
I'm
like-
gonna put the pigtails
Yeah.
as a dick?
And then
I
somebody
think someone's
walks in like-
wow, you've seen a pig dick? It's like, what?
Yeah.
I bet that's what it was. They're like, the tails are curly, so the dicks must be curly too. You know? It's actually, they got curly dicks.
Yeah.
Dude walks in, he's
Yeah.
like, really good thing, like going with the correct. He's like, yep.
We got a bunch of,
At
bunch
home,
of
he's just
fan
got
mail
like a
from
bunch of like
farmers.
Yeah, at home, he's got a bunch of diagrams of how he thinks like the pig dick should be drawn and everything. Like it's like I can't decide.
It just doesn't make
sense.
sense. It's like super big and meaty, but with like stripes like bacon.
Yeah. He's like I can't decide, and finally he just like goes with the one that's just like there. He's like deadline, and then throws it. He's like nice. He's like
Yeah.
goes
stuff.
home and just like
Good
burns everything.
Is anybody even watching this?
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, it's
Does it
more for
not
the
matter?
VOD. It's more for the
Okay,
VOD.
so this is for
Yeah.
the VOD.
And people come in, and then we can.
So it's
have
like
some-
they're supposed to watch like the video and shit then.
This is more like if they do come in. Like honestly, the first time we ever did this, it was we were just like, well, we'll see what happens. Like we're just bored. We're gonna just fuck around and do like a little podcast type thing, and it was really late.
Really,
But we had people like third shift people that were just off that night, and they came in like friends of ours, and then just random people just come in like fucking the last little fucking episode me and Matt just did. There was like 2 or 3 random people throughout the like thing that came in like, oh hey, what's going on? Da da da. And sometimes they like one
hi
person
here.
came in and said hi, and then left.
So they can
Okay.
see us on the Twitch.
yeah,
too?
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is it inappropriate if I'm just like staring really
No.
intensely into
Follow
the
your
camera
heart.
the whole
That's
time?
fine. It's fine. I tell you, it's actually probably really good in your core, in
Yeah.
your legs.
Actually, I'm
It's,
surprised.
my legs are actually kind of getting old.
Yeah.
I'm getting too
I've been
close.
standing for a while.
No, you're fine.
It's all good now.
But yeah, so
Imagine if this YouTube boxing thing starts something, and then instead of like douche tubers, like it just becomes YouTube being like everybody wants to fight each other.
That would be fucking
That's
awesome.
cool, right? Like I get like
that.
nobody cares about douche tubers and all that, but imagine like just like you having beef with YouTubers and you're just like,
I'm gonna beat the shit
Fuck
out of
you,
you.
and
So
they're like-
I'm gonna make a YouTube.
right, and then it brings money. It's gonna
I'm
bring
gonna
money.
make a
It's-
YouTube and get big enough to fight this motherfucker.
Right, but that's the thing. Like it's like Kimbo
Yeah, that'd be
Slice.
pretty cool.
It's like Kimbo Slice wasn't around for the right time.
What was the name? What's the name of that?
R.I.P. By the way.
The I hate to say this because I feel like people will get offended, and I don't like to think of them like that. The big fat fucker
Roy
with
Nelson?
like the glasses. No, he's like a really fucking popular fucking YouTuber. He's got like fucking glasses. He's big and fat. He's
Oh,
really weight,
fucking!
but-
Oh, I know who you're talking. He's like changing his life now. He's like a bunch of his YouTubes are like moved into a new house and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
like
and he got
fucking-
mad and he would get like raging videos. And stuff
Yeah,
like
he had
that.
a bunch of rage
No, I
videos
have
where
him
he
on
like
here.
smash games.
Yeah, I have
Oh
him.
yeah.
Settlers of Catan was one of
Right,
them.
I know who you're talking about.
Was that not the raging?
It might be Pink.
No, he's got like a fucking name. It's like
Did you say pink
Booger or
It looks the
Boober or Goober or some shit
Goober.
like that. I don't fucking remember.
Boober.
But I remember when fat people hate was still a thing on Reddit.
Yeah.
Before they shut it down because it's fucking toxic.
Yeah.
It was a little funny now and then. Fucking toxic.
Yeah.
Because they were
Fat shaming's
always
always funny.
they were always attacking that guy, and he would like show up and be like, "Well, yeah, you know, I'm fat, and you know, I'm trying to do better, guys." And they're like, "Fuck you, dude." He's
You're
like-
fat.
and it's like I was always
Oh,
like,
that's
"Don't
so bad.
shit on the guy. Come on,
Yeah.
he's trying to fucking be
trying to
not
do better.
fat."
He still makes video content. Like that's most of his content. It's like
Yeah.
how he's trying to change his life.
And I mean,
not
I
be
get,
like that.
I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm getting this fucking beer gut.
Same.
That's why I only drink Keystone Light.
No free sponsors.
Who is this?
No free sponsors.
Who makes these?
No free
Who
sponsors.
fucking knows?
Coors, if you're out there watching right now,
Wow, that's
I got you.
good idea.
I got you.
We only drink Keystone Light
Anchors.
and Coors.
Anchors.
So, Coors, if you're watching there, I just want to say,
Selling out is today.
ooh, that's always smooth.
always.
Who's that trash can on?
That works. I think that'll work.
And
Yeah.
cut.
Oh,
Independent.
should I like introduce myself?
You know what? I'll do. How about we do this? All right. So I do this fucking every time. We just talk about whatever,
Yeah.
which works out most of the time. Of like coming in. Oh, hey, we're just gonna be talking. Blah blah blah. Just go right into it. But this is episode 4.5
Yeah, we always forget to do that.
of Help Us Podcast, featuring. How do you want to go? How do you want people to know you as? Just,
I don't know. Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie's fine.
you want to go with your full name? You want to go?
I like Ollie. I don't want these people to really know who I am.
Yeah.
Maybe
I want
home
them to have
address,
the
social
illusion
security.
of knowing me,
Credit card
so
number.
they can feel like they can like meet me through these things. But they meet me in real life, and I'm just this horrible fucking like you don't fucking know me. You don't even know my real
Yeah.
cocksucker.
You think you know me, but you have no idea.
I'll like
fair
spit
enough.
on babies and like slap the homeless.
Oh, that's what.
So you're
Well,
no-
I don't think you
You're
should
just gonna
slap
be normal.
homeless people. by the way.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Andrew's fucking hilarious high school story with the homeless people and the fucking McDonald's cheeseburgers?
No, I've never heard it.
That's not a thing that's happened. You know that, right?
Really?
He just
I
made
have
it
no
up.
idea what you're talking about. If that tells you anything.
I don't know.
Are you talking about when he's talking about throwing cheeseburgers
Yeah.
at homeless
Yeah.
people? That wasn't when he was in high school. He was like 20 something. That's even better. He's just a bad person.
But like,
Like, I love it.
That's not all bad.
I mean, yeah, you're giving food to the homeless, but save their dignity.
So we gotta-
For fuck's sake, don't throw the goddamn cheeseburgers at them.
So the story
Yeah, you tell
for the VOD is. I don't remember why he decided to do this. It was just the
'Cause
fact
he
that there
was
was a
fucking
McDonald's.
drunk.
Which is always for Andrew. He's always drunk, right? Especially at this point of his life that he was in. I'm high school to now, but it's our buddy Andrew, associate. I don't know what everyone stands for them is right now.
He's like my best fucking friend.
So he's like best fucking friend.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, who didn't.
But you don't like Andrew?
Joking. I love
But
it.
he,
Hey, fuck you, bro.
I love Andrew.
every Wednesday, I think it was, at a McDonald's here in town, they had 59-cent.
Oh, dude, I remember
cheeseburgers.
that.
There
No,
was
that
a
was
49
over.
cent cheeseburger.
49.
for a
That's
while.
over there on
It's not there anymore. It's
It
not
was
there
at
anymore.
Tyler and
No, it's still there.
Tyler
13th
13th. No, it was
Right next to the
fucking
Brahms.
21st and Ridge.
Right next to the Brahms.
Because I worked at
and they
the
had
one
a
at
sign.
21st
I
and
remember,
May.
yeah.
There's another one.
And they would come up and they'd be like, "Let me get some cheese." This is when I was working.
No, they had that little
Fucking
sign. They had that little sign out there.
And
I
they'd be like,
remember.
"Oh, I
Me
need
and Caleb.
cheeseburgers," and I'd be like, "Go down the street, then asshole," and they'd be like, "Fuck you, you're fucking a
right.
loser that works at McDonald's."
Me and
then I
Caleb
was
used to
like,
always do that shit.
"I make more than minimum though," and at the time it was true.
Right,
Minimum
yeah.
wage was like
No, they still do. They still
$5.25.
do.
I made like $6.
They still do make
Oh,
more.
hell yeah.
They make
Yeah.
like eight something, 8 or 9.
That's actually really impressive
don't
because
think it's
Pizza
not.
Hut.
I don't think so.
You know how much
Yeah, because of
starting
the
out.
no, yeah, starting out
You know
8
how
or
much
9.
Pizza Hut paid?
Yeah.
7.25.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we all worked at Pizza Hut?
I got him his fucking job at Pizza Hut, and then he quit showing up.
I was only there for 2 days, like a week.
Yeah, he was like, "I would be cool with working
for 2
like
hours.
1 or 2 days a week, so I could have
2
like
hours.
$50 to
I would
buy
have
beer."
$40.
Yeah.
I'd have $40.
Yeah,
I'd
it
just
was
buy
like,
30
this
bags.
is awesome, and then he just quit showing up eventually.
Yeah.
Well, no, she quit scheduling me for a while, and then like
That's because you'd fuck off with Andrew all the time.
Andrew worked there too? God,
Yes,
that
I got him
That
his job,
sounds like
then I had to
AIDS.
fucking
That
fire
sounds
him.
like AIDS.
it was fun though.
Yeah.
I got on
Yeah,
there,
it was fun.
and then I got fucking Kyle on there,
Yeah.
and then I got Andrew on there, and then I got fucking you on there, and Tyler on there. You know Tyler.
Yeah.
I got all you fucks on there, and y'all made me look really bad.
Whatever, man. They
But
all-
they still made me a manager.
Yeah, because who's
What a
gonna
bunch
run,
of
who's gonna run that
fucking
place?
morons.
The fucking albino rhino? Come on.
Right.
Hey, she could be watching right now.
Oh,
Debbie, if
yes,
you
but-
heard,
Don't bring her name up. What the fuck?
Debbie's name that rhymes
bleep it
with
out.
Fuck all of
We'll bleep it
that's
out.
going on.
We'll bleep it
Leave it out. Leave it. I think that's
We're not gonna bleep it out.
what they're
That's
gonna
too much-
fucking do.
That's too much
Or
effort.
she's gonna be like, "That's defamation. That's libel."
I think my boyfriend's mailing me from jail again.
That motherfucker grew watermelons.
Anyway, we've like gone on this
That's
tangent
like
now.
a fucking for
No, I'm
like,
sure.
She was so like,
But back to the cheeseburgers. Back to the cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
So they were
Yeah.
49-cent cheeseburgers, single cheeseburgers at McDonald's for a while.
Limited 20.
Limited 20. So he would just go drop $10 and get the max amount.
We'd get so many fucking.
And he would drive around downtown.
We would throw them at houses and shit.
And he would just, what he said, he would drive around downtown and just find homeless people. Like, hey, you want some food? And just throw it as hard as he could at them. And be like, hey, what the fuck? Oh, hey, thanks. Yeah, like, is that not the, like, you get your aggression out and all that?
But you're
also
helping.
But you're also helping the homeless?
Yeah,
like,
it's like, because he's
like
probably,
it's the shittiest, but at the same time, like, double win kind of thing, you know?
It's one of those things where, like, you know, when I was younger, I was like, oh, homeless people, you know, they're
Oh,
hungry.
man,
They,
with the sub.
they
Thank you,
can't
my guy.
afford to, like, eat or anything. And then as I've gotten older, I'm like, you know, I go to bars. I'm downtown.
Yeah.
I meet fucking homeless people like Tater.
Watching the internet.
Yeah.
Watching the internet.
I'm sure he's fucking
Shout
watching.
out.
But, you know,
He goes to
you
the fucking library
homeless
and he checks
dudes that are,
records.
like, all fucking messed out
Googles
and shit.
himself Tater.
Or like super fucked up, and they come up and they're like rapping at you, like, "Let me get $3 so I can
Michael's
get some
favorite
fucking-
homeless
so I can
person.
get some crack." And you're
What
like,
was his name?
Tiger Hood.
Tiger
Tiger
Hood.
Hood.
Tiger Hood.
He's the one that got me my DUI.
Yeah.
"How do you get you a fucking? Did you give him a ride?"
No,
No.
he gave him a bunch of vodka.
I bought him a
Gave
beer.
him a DUI.
Yeah, like he didn't physically, but I mean, like,
Made Michael make bad
I basically had. Have I not told you the story?
No, you haven't told
Finish
me
your
that
story.
you drank with the
Yeah.
Anyway, the fucking homeless guys downtown now, they're all fucking methed out and shit, and they'll like come up to you and just start dancing. Or they'll like have these books that they stole from the library and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'll give you this book for $2. And you're like, "I don't carry cash." And he's like, "Come on, just $1 then." You're like,
Yeah.
It's 2018, dude. I don't carry cash. And you're like, "You give me a motherfucking cigarette." And it's like,
For this book.
no, they don't even give you the fucking
Oh,
book at that
yeah.
point. You're just like, go away, dude.
It's
You
a
get the
bargain deal at
fucking
one
cigarette.
point. It starts off as a bargain and it's just needy.
Yeah, and then they're just dicks. Tyler gave Tater money one time. He's like, Tater's like, "Give me $5 for this book." And Tyler's like, "No, I'm not going to give you that, but I'll give you $2 just to have." And he's like, and just walk up and fucking say thank you or anything. I'm like, "Fuck you, Tater, you
They do that.
cocksucker."
They do shit a lot. I remember me and Caleb, we used to go and play in the fountains. looking back at it now, definitely dirty. Definitely.
Fucking needles.
Definitely.
Fuck.
Looking back now, it's like probably not my best decision. My parents weren't
Welcome
around.
to Wichita.
Yeah, we used to go play in the fountains. Like you see the little kids. Don't do that. Don't let your kids do that.
Pretty much
Kids out of the fucking fountains are full of needles.
Yeah, like you can walk down. Like me and Laura, we were walking downtown. God damn it, we were walking downtown. And we went over by it. And I was just like, it smells like chlorine, and just like the amount of how much they probably pour like bleach and chemicals in that water just to, like. We need this to be clean.
Yeah,
like there's because everybody takes showers down there. But we used to walk down there, hang out with like homeless people all the time, and people are like, "Oh, look at these kids!" And they come up and like tell stories, and then like as he tells the stories, he's just like pouring the shampoo. He's like, "Yeah," we're just like swimming around him, like, "Yeah, this is a neat story." And I'm like thinking now, I'm like, what was in my head to be
That's
like?
pretty gross, dude.
Well, like in my head,
I mean,
think
not
that,
to say homeless people.
no,
it's just
but like that was definitely gross. I can
being
agree.
in like communal showers.
I can
it's
like,
pretty gross.
It's like
but I
taking a
think in my
shower
head,
for a
like I was
while.
trying,
Like,
I was
if you,
trying to be
like-
that kid that was just like everybody's equal. We're all together. Happiness is key.
I'm still like that.
I am too. But
I
like,
just don't go out of my way to hang out with homeless people because they're just other people, but they're also on drugs. I also don't hang out with meth heads that live in houses because I don't like them. I don't. Not anymore. Not anymore. I don't.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
If you're a meth head,
Wait a
I
minute,
don't want to hang out with you. I don't care if you live in a house or you live behind.
Do they
the
live in
fucking
other
bar.
places?
They live in houses and they live on the street, and they're like homeless
Okay,
people
okay.
or crack.
Like homeless people, but more or less they just don't know.
Like homeless people, but with houses.
Real degrading. Oh well.
If anything, it's worse if they live in a house because it's like, where are you getting your money to afford that house from?
Yeah.
Or are you a dirty squatter?
But why? Yeah. Why do you have a house and I still live in an apartment?
I live in my fucking parents' basement. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Hey man, just get your green card, you know.
Boy.
I got. Are
No, I'm just
we
kidding.
Can we go
Don't do
all
this.
super
Don't
like
do
political?
this. Don't-
Not yet.
Oh my god, you're a fucking Trump supporter, aren't you?
I'm not like hard, like core Trump supporter.
Oh.
Lately, I think the
No, okay,
bullshit-
but before you do this, before you start trying to segue on me, my story.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna segue because you were saying like, yeah, here's a cigarette, get out of here, which is how it all started. Right?
Yeah, that's how you deal with the
Hey.
homeless.
Can I? He was like, hey man,
Yeah.
this is my story of how I got my DUI. I'm not proud of it, but at the same time,
It happened.
it happened, and it's a pretty good story. And I knew that while it was happening, I was like, this is going to be a pretty good story, so I'm going to roll with it. And it gave me a DUI, not the best, but okay. So walking downtown,
$5,000 story, dude.
yeah, not that was like 2,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a cheap DUI.
Fuck yeah, all right, yeah, cool. But
It is. That's exactly.
so,
It's a fucking bargain for
well, it
DUIs.
was my first like anything.
Yeah, that's still
They
a
have
bargain.
pizza. What's that Thursday?
Did you say you have pizza?
No, I was asking if they had pizza this like deliver pizza this late. I'm really hungry. It's 11:30.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hungry. Can I call you?
I know.
Really?
Wait, I know a guy that.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up,
I know a guy. I know a guy that does Uber Eats.
dude?
I think I don't think
That's cool. Finish the goddamn story.
Okay,
dude.
so I'm walking downtown.
Wait,
going-
who's Matt?
the guy that was just here doing episode 4.
I don't know who
That's
Matt
normally
is.
here.
Continue
If
story.
you watch the fucking podcast,
Oh, with the glasses.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
you know.
Well, he does have glasses.
So he is with the guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Hi, Matt. Because I'm
Hey.
sure you'll see this
Yeah,
later.
he was. He subscribed earlier. But anyway, so I'm walking downtown, going to
Oh,
somebody's
dude,
birthday
so-
party.
I'm fucking-
Going to somebody's birthday party. I get down to like barley corns, and this fucking homeless guy's like,
Yeah, that's where they all fucking hang
Yeah,
out.
yeah, he's like,
because
"Hey,
the
man."
hipsters give them money.
"Hey man, can I get a cigarette?" And I was like,
Like fucking birds.
"Nah, man, I don't have." I was like, "I don't smoke. I don't have any money." He's like, "Oh man," da-da-da. He starts telling me his fucking story. I'm like, "Hey, okay, whatever. I got like plenty of time until I have to be at this fucking birthday
Yeah,
party."
real quick. Did he come here because he was a roadie for fucking Rolling Stones?
No,
Okay. Because that was one of the stories I heard in front of Barleycorns.
And
Was he a white dude?
no,
Okay.
like from Africa. Black guy.
Okay. Oh, that guy. No, I know that guy.
Yeah, like he had the accent and everything. It was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
good.
yeah. He's always grabbing cigarettes off people.
Yeah,
But usually
so-
he leaves me alone after I give him a cigarette.
Fair enough. I don't have a cigarette, so you leave me alone. Like da da da. I'm like, all right, man. So here's the deal. I don't have any money on me, but if you want to come into the bar here, I'll get you a beer. And what do you fucking?
Whose
What do you
phone
want?
is
Download
that?
Grubhub.
Oh, okay.
Whose phone is this?
Mine.
So what is that phone?
My phone.
He's got two phones. One for the
Why do you
plug.
have so many phones?
Tell him.
One for the plug and one for the load.
Yeah. It's
What?
a rap song.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I know because
Okay.
Seth gave me that one.
He hasn't got a service
because
yet.
Seth gave you a goddamn fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
Plus.
6
Might I
plus.
add.
6
Oh, it's a
plus.
6 plus.
Might I add.
Oh, okay.
No, and I have an iPhone.
I have an
He
8.
didn't. He didn't give me a
Fuck
brand
that
new
motherfucker.
iPhone. He was like, "Yeah, here you go, man."
Your fucking piece of shit poor people iPhone.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so
Speaking of poor people,
Back to
speaking of poor people, back to the homeless people. Hey,
I love poor people. Namaste.
Namaste. And so he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I'll bring inside, get your beer." And they're like, "That's all I'll give you." He's like, "All right, man, whatever." So we go inside. "Hey, man, I need to get this guy beer," and like, I got a beer too. And he just keeps talking to me. I'm like, "All right, whatever." Like, I don't have nowhere to go. Fuck it. Just talking to this homeless guy, and we're talking for a little while. And this girl I know walks in, and he's like, "Oh, da da da, like she's pretty cute, huh?" And like, he doesn't know that I know her, and like, I don't tell him. I'm just like, "Yeah, she's all right looking. Yeah, she's pretty cute." He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "You want me to go talk to her for you?" Not like this either. It's a very thick African accent. I don't even know how to do it anymore. But he's like,
Do you know the way?
"Do you know the way? Do you want me to
you
go
know
talk
the
to
way?"
her?"
Do you know the way?
Yeah. So he's like, anyway, he's like, "Want me to go talk to her?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah." And so he goes over there, and he's like, "This is for some reason now I remember the accent of this part." But he's like, "Hey, you see that man right there? You see that man right there?
He know the way.
He's my brother.
He
He is my brother.
He do not have
He is a good man. This is my brother. Yeah, this is my brother. This is my brother.
Oh, Wakanda.
He has the great Ebola." No, but he's like, he's a great guy. This is my brother. And she like looks
That's
at
not
me.
how he sounded.
No, clearly. But I'm okay. So
Way to run the story.
and she's like looking over at me. Clearly, she knows me, and she's like looking at me, like doing like the who the fuck is this guy? Da da da. And I'm just like let him go. Just let him do his thing. She's like, "Oh yeah, hey, he looks like a nice guy." It's like, yeah, that's my brother. And she's like, "That's your brother?" I was like, "Yeah, Dad's." And so she's like, "Okay, whatever," and he just starts chatting her up, and I'm like, so in my head I'm like, "Oh shit, no way, I just for a couple beers," like I give him like 2 beers at this point. I was like, "For a couple beers, I just bought a homeless wingman. This is gonna be
You cannot buy the homeless.
I was like, "Well, rented a homeless
hired.
wingman, yeah,
Rented.
whatever, a homeless wingman." And I was like, "This is gonna be a pretty good story." That's when I thought of it, and then, being the savvy man that he was, go for it.
Do you need one?
Yeah. But
Maybe we want to.
so he's like talking to her, and he's like, "You know what? We should all do a shot. You need a shot, girl."
You're gonna
Like,
go to a mouse?
probably not. It's fucking.
You want to eat, right?
Yeah.
What? You're just trying to fucking eat?
Yeah, Tom.
Your shit's in there.
Oh,
That shit you
yeah,
made.
that was terrible.
Wow. Well, you
What'd
could
you
have dumped
make?
it. Garbage.
Garbage. We did.
With like
Okay. So anyway, back to the fucking story. Jesus Christ.
Remind me of this afterwards.
Yeah. Well, just remember garbage in the fridge. Easy.
I was a cook.
Yeah, you were.
I'm curious about that.
Probably still are, to be fair. I mean, would you? No, you wouldn't get
I don't
okay.
get paid for it now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You're not professional.
You probably get paid a lot better to do what you do.
Oh God.
Oh God, the days of trying. All right, continue.
So back, yeah. He's like, "Hey, we should all do shots. What
As
do
one
you
does.
drink? What do you drink, girl?" And she's like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I like Rumple Mints." He's like, 3 Rumple Mints. I'm like, "Oh fuck." He's like, "You got this, right?" And I'm like, "Son of a bitch." Well, of course, the fucking
You got this.
the homeless guy's not going to pay for the fucking Rumple Mint shots.
Fucking homeless.
Yeah.
Why would you agree to that?
So because I mean now
he was already.
I mean I had the money at the time, and
At that second.
yeah, at that second.
It was a good day.
And so we go through 2 or 3 rounds of Rumple Mints, and it's like, "Oh, all right, I need to get out of here because he's going to spend all my money." So I'm like, "Oh shit," trying to talk to him, trying to get him but he's constantly talking between both of us, and like, yeah, this, like, this, what about you, this over here, da-da-da. He's like, "Hey, you know what?" He's like, "Hey, come with me." He like pulls me aside and he goes, "Hey, do you drink liquor?" And I was like,
What kind of a stupid
I've been
fucking
buying
question
shots
is that?
for the past fucking however long.
Dumb
Of
bastard.
course I drink liquor. He's like, "All right, follow me." And we go
Follow
outside
me.
to that little alley right there. And he's like, "Here." And he has an unopened bottle of Viaca. And I'm like, in my head, literally, I'm just like, maybe it was Barton's. It doesn't
He
matter.
said it was Bart's, yeah.
Okay, it was Barton's. Whatever. It doesn't really matter at that point. But okay, all right.
I'm getting that in my.
Yeah, all right. So you're getting into it. You're getting into the story. I feel like.
am. I'm really.
And he hands me this. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, God damn it. But I'm getting my money back.
Yeah.
So I crack that thing. Like, I just start like chugging it. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, all right, I drink like half of it. And I'm like, all right, man. And this is like, how much was it? It was either $7.50 or a liter. I don't remember. It had to be more than $7.50.
It smells like ice.
Yeah, it was like a liter. Pretty sure it was a liter. Pretty
You
sure
had
a
a
liter.
fucking liter
Like
in
yeah,
his
like
pocket?
yeah, we had the fucking jacket, like the inside
Okay.
jacket.
So
Pulls it out, bam. I drink like half of it because I'm like,
Ruined it.
I'm gonna get my fucking money back. Boom.
Yeah.
So I fucking drank half. And I'm like, here
It's
you go,
like
man.
$2.
You can have it back. I know. But I mean, to him, it probably you
go
know
first.
is more.
Isn't he?
So
Yeah, it's really
I'm like, all right, fucking. I drink half. He's like, here you go, man. You can have it. He's like, oh, and he just takes it from me, and he's like sitting there talking. He's like, you know what? No. He's like, no, you have it. You have more. You can have it. And so I drink.
Other way.
Yeah,
Other way.
turn it the other way.
Apple Smash.
we only drink
Apple Smash.
Apple Smash.
And Coors.
Only the Coors. Only the finest liquor and beers in this. Above a garage.
But
I love it.
so I end up drinking fucking like 3/4 of this fucking liter of Barton's in like
Holy shit,
less
that's
than a
goddamn
minute.
Jolly Rancher.
That's a Jolly Rancher.
But
So good.
it doesn't hit me. Actually, it might not even. No, I'm pretty sure it's vodka. It's either vodka or gin.
Yeah, it was vodka.
All right, so it's vodka, and
I'm still listening.
I'm like, all right, fuck, man, like whatever. It's still not hitting me or anything, but I'm like, all right, I can't drink any more of that. I need to get to this birthday party because it's been like an hour and a half. It's like getting close to like midnight now,
And
and
hanging out with the homeless.
yeah,
I've been
and so I'm like, hey man, I gotta take a piss. Like we go back inside, I'm like, hey, I gotta take a piss. I go to the bathroom, I take a piss, and I'm like, all right, hopefully he's not paying attention when I come back. Thankfully, he wasn't paying attention when I came back. He's talking to the girl, and I'm just like as I'm walking by them both, she like sees me, and I give her the peace sign, and I just leave. I'm like, all right, so yeah.
As you do when trying to avoid
Of
the
course.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've ever talked to her again. To be
You're just Scott Pilgrim like out the window.
Yeah. But so I fucking go to the birthday party, and I remember going to Revolution, which is where the birthday party was, and I ordered one beer there, and that's all I had, and I just sipped on it for the rest of like the hour and a half that I had till they started calling last call and whatnot. And I remember dancing and talking with people and joking around and shit. I remember all of that just pretty fine. You know, there wasn't anything that really stood out. It was just whatever. And then I remember walking out of Revolution, walking down those steps, and that was it. The next thing I remember is the fucking cop lights behind me pulling me over. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Fuck, I'm sober.
Yeah, no, I sobered up real quick. Like, all of a sudden, like, bam. Oh, shit.
And then he denied the test.
That's like hitting a curb, though, when you're real shit-faced.
Yeah, like,
and you hit a
whoa.
curb, you're like, fuck, I'm sober now.
Yeah, exactly. Instantly. Boom. Like,
If I wasn't, no,
the
yeah.
adrenaline rushes. Hell yeah. Sound quality's good, by the way. Good to hear.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cops pull me over. He's like, hey,
That was a troll
you know, I
face.
pulled you over. No, it's somebody else. That's Take Yox 3.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Sorry, he just
Is
he's
somebody
just
actually
Kappa.
listening? What's their name?
Two people. Well, Bishop, Cass, which is Matt,
Hey, Matt.
and then I don't know how to say that name. Takeox 3.
Take Cox.
Takeox.
Maybe it's Takeo.
Cox.
No, it's definitely Takeox 3.
Takeo times Take Cox.
Yeah.
Take Cox.
It's a troll name. That's why I can't say Kappa.
He's
got
come
it.
on, guy.
Because
That's
he thinks,
grow up.
like, he thinks that we
What did he
can't.
Oh, no, he says take it times 3. Look at that.
Takeo times 3. It's not Take Cox, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
come
Name's
on.
Way
Yeah.
too immature.
Say it one more time, though.
let me
for the
finish this real
camera.
quick so we can talk about the garbage in the
Oh,
fridge real quick.
yeah.
Okay.
Cop
yeah.
pulls me over.
Cop pulls
I'm like,
you
all
over.
right. He's like, you know, I pulled you over. I was like, no. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever I said. Like, I said no, but in my head I was
Probably.
like, yeah, clearly. I know why you pulled me over. And then he's like, yeah, you're kind of swerving back there. Could you step out of the car? I'm like, fuck, all right.
No, like I can't step
What
out
do
of
they
the
say?
car.
We're from Kansas.
Who's from
Shit.
Kansas?
We are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sure, we're totally from Kansas or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he like
Kansas.
step out of the car. All right, I'll get out of the car. And he's like, blah blah, talking to me about this shit. You know, you're sort of in the. Will you walk the line? Essentially, we do the fucking line test. I'm
So
like,
you did some.
or no, he did the thing first, the fucking light or the pin or whatever the fuck.
He Johnny Cashed you.
He Johnny Cash me. He said, walk the line. Yeah. So I'm like,
I
fuck,
was like
okay.
trying to think the name. I kept
Whatever.
saying Johnny, and I was like, I know the
And
second.
I'm going to do this thing.
After you got it,
and I'm like,
with
hey,
your butthole a burning.
I
red.
called him.
I
He
think
called
at
me.
this point I
He
called
called
him.
me.
No, but I fucking
Ring of fire.
actually I
I
might
drove
have even
past
told
him.
him.
I drove past
This
him.
fucking asshole drove past me
While he's getting
while I'm getting arrested. But
I couldn't have stopped and be
done
like, oh, I'm gonna pick him up.
Not to you.
It was already too late.
Hopefully not. Fuck. I was there too. Oh, it turns out everyone I knew was just driving
Right,
past
you
me, all
told-
drunk.
Like, you can't do that, right? You can't do that. You can't drive past him and be like, see if they're getting pulled over. Like, drive up, like, I got him.
It's
officer.
all right. I'll
Get him in.
Yeah, you'd be like,
I
hey,
can drive him.
maybe
home.
you never know, because they might be like, you're gonna take him, be like, all right, like they're gonna impound the car, which like, so what?
Yeah.
What's that car doing now? It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
I mean, that's like $800 compared to like $5,000.
yeah, or $2
So
grand.
fuck it.
But yeah,
Or $2,000 if you're really.
Or the
fucking
car's
lucky.
just gone forever.
Did
Fuck
they?
it.
Did you just totally get off on that shit?
no, I
No,
paid $2
yeah.
grand. I gotta do. Well, I guess it'd be more than $2 grand because I gotta pay for the breathalyzer thing.
Okay, so then
Which is-
your DUI didn't cut. Your DUI cost you $2,000.
Yeah,
You didn't beat it.
no,
For
yeah,
$5,000 you can beat it. period.
yeah.
Oh, really?
period.
Like, get it
Yes.
off of everything?
You call Steve Ariano. Steve Ariano, if you're watching this,
All
I
these
hope that
free
you'll give
fucking
us.
stuff.
Thanks for fucking telling
If
me
you're in
that
the
now.
Wichita area,
Years after.
Yeah.
and you call Steve Ariano, he will get you off.
Yeah.
But it's gonna cost you.
It usually does cost you
$5
to get you off.
Fucking, it's
Oh,
five
yeah,
or
definitely costs
more.
Anytime
Actually,
you're trying to get off, it usually
I feel
costs.
like
See, I'm
actually,
a chronic
I pay a good amount.
masturbator.
I pay a good amount for her to get me off. Like,
I don't pay shit to get because I'm just always beating it.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair
yeah.
enough.
I don't ever pay money to get off.
You got to pay for internet or something, right?
I don't.
Phone
I live
bill.
with my parents because I'm a loser.
That's
that's
fair.
not
Yeah.
fair. I feel like you're smart.
Yeah, smart
this
enough to
generation-
live with my parents.
I feel,
fair.
honestly, like,
At
I feel like in this
almost
generation,
30.
I feel like in this generation, that's pretty smart. Like, if you can get there, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, you
Have a
just
happy,
gotta-
successful life. Like, I feel like that's pretty. Like, it's not the matter of like you can't live on
I'm
your
not
own.
happy or successful.
But it's not the matter of you can't live on your own, right? It's not the matter of you can't live on your own.
I mean, I guess I could.
You could.
I get tired of not living in the giant chateau that is my parents' house. What did they say now?
Pussy, 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 marijuana. I want.
I really want to hear about this garbage.
But see, he's saying he doesn't
So,
pay for the
okay.
internet, man. But how do you say? I don't even know how to say. Is it Takio? Is it?
Takiato.
That's not Takio.
Toyota.
It's
Takio. Takio times 3.
Takio.
like a weird way to say Tokyo. Where are you from? Thank you for sitting here. If you only understand 50% of it and listening still, thank you for sticking around. But
Look at me.
anyway, it all ends with the
Hit the follow button.
literally hit the follow button.
fucking
Hit the
follow,
button.
subscribe. It's for them, not for me. I'm trying to prove my worth so that they'll
That
cut me
sounds
into
better,
the
yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's like, all right,
Takio, stupid.
like, that's not what he. I'm just reading.
Oh,
what's
he
on
said Takio?
it. No, that's what Matt said. It doesn't.
Take-
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That fucking knows.
It's fine.
We don't. We all don't know.
It's fine.
I'm a scientist.
Sure.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah,
Please
okay.
continue. Oh,
He gets me in the car. He Johnny Cash me. He says, "Walk the line." I'm like, I think at this point, I'm like, hey, clearly,
I'll walk the
I'm
line.
drunk. Just take
walk
me to
the line.
jail.
He called me. He calls it.
Just take me to jail. He's like, "Are you sure you're like just do this, man? Because what if you do it and you get off?" I'm like, "Nah, it's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen. You're gonna take me to jail either way. Let's just go to jail. Let's skip the steps. Let's go to jail. Let's save everybody time." He's like, "No." I'm
He's
like,
not
"All right."
joking either. This is
Yeah.
how he's talking. Because
Like,
when he
legit-
calls me,
like, I was like the
he's being
biggest smart
biggest
ass
asshole.
in- yeah, like, I was
calls
a
me being the
fucking
biggest.
asshole.
He's in front of the cop. Like, honestly,
cop was
I'm not doing
super
the holding
nice.
cell. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I went to school with this guy, but he won't tell me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I went to school with him. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
Well, no,
you
'cause I was
are
like, did
in
you go to
jail.
North? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in
You look
jail.
really familiar.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Let me get to that point though.
Did you like fucking bully him?
No,
I don't believe
I
you.
bullied a
I
guy.
bet you fucking bullied that
No,
cop. and that's
I'll
why it
explain
came out
how.
to you.
Because here's the whole thing.
There's that fucking asshole that called me a pussy.
Yeah, no. Maybe. I doubt it though, because whatever. I doubt it.
What are they saying? Why are they fucking talking?
He said, "I'm from the fucking end of the world."
the end of the world.
End of the world, as we know
Time
it.
traveler.
But do you feel fine? That's what I want to know.
The
Anyway,
end of
I feel
the
fine.
world
I feel
as we
fine.
know it.
yeah, so okay.
I guess I'm not
God
alone.
damn it.
You
Anyway,
started it.
Yeah, you
I know. That's why I said anyway.
But
You're
people
like,
are
fuck, I
fucking
fucked
they're
up.
making noise
Yeah.
with keys.
Get to the end. Thank you. So I'm like, let's go to jail. He's like, no, you sure you want to, what if you get off? They're like, it's not going to happen. So he's like, all right, just do it. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I'm walking this fucking line. like fucking the Man in Black himself. And I swear to God, it was like at first I could feel it. I could feel the fact that I was like, holy shit, I'm kind of doing it. He's like, all right, now turn around, and like walk the other way. And I was like, I start to turn, and I go whoa, like that, and like start losing my balance, like. Nope, let's go to jail. He's like, all right, let's go get in the back of the car. So he fucking opens the door for me. He doesn't cuff me. He just like puts me in the back of the car. He's like, all right. Puts me in the back of the car.
You got me.
He's like, hey, he's like, you can call whoever you want while we're taking it downtown. All right, cool, thanks, man. And so I'm calling Jess. I'm like, hey, just let me know I'm getting arrested right now.
I was like, I know.
He was like, I know, I drove right past. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Like, oh my God, what the fuck? You didn't pick me up? And he was like, no, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I was like, yeah, okay, you're probably right. And I was like, yeah, this fucking cop, man. Like, I looked at his badge and it said H. Hernandez. And his face looked familiar. And I was like, just him being Mexican. I was like, did you go to North? Because I went to North. He's like, yeah, I went to North. And I was like, you look so familiar. What's your
racist,
name?
dude?
He's being the biggest asshole on the phone.
Whatever.
Just because he's fucking Hispanic doesn't mean he went to fucking North.
He definitely went to
He went to North.
He
Though.
definitely
This
went
guy's a fucking racist.
He went to North.
Like he said there, he's like, oh, Hernandez, I bet you went to
No,
North
the
High.
fact
If
that-
anything, I'm sure. If
Look
anything, I'm
familiar.
sure this podcast, I'll be the racist by the
Yeah, for sure. But
yeah,
anyway,
look at
you.
I'm like,
Fuck you.
I saw H.
This guy
Hernandez.
hates Mexicans.
It's like H. Hernandez. I'm like, all right, H. It's like, what's some H names for like what's some Mexican H names? Like
Henry.
Jose.
Hector.
Oh.
And I was like,
Jose's a J.
nah, Hector was a bitch. Like out loud, in the car, like talking to him on the phone. I'm like, Hector, and I was like, nah, Hector was a bitch. I was like, Jorge. It's like that's a J.
Yeah.
I was like, one, that's a J. Fuck, dude, where's some fucking H
Hector's
names?
the only one.
Yeah, and Hector's the only one I could think of. I was like super
Well,
drunk, and I was
You
like,
called him a bitch?
I don't think it wasn't the Hector I was thinking.
Now
Of,
you're,
for
of
sure.
course you're going to go to jail with that.
But yeah. And I was like, I bet you his name was Hector. And I just called him a bitch, but it wasn't the Hector I was thinking of. I know the Hector I was thinking of, and I did kind of bully him. But like, not like super hard, but it was like definitely me teasing, like, oh, I was trying to show off, like, look at me doing soccer, like I'm dribbling with one foot, and then I trip his other fucking foot, like, fuck you, man.
You're a fucking dick.
I was a dick. To him. Not to everybody, but to him.
We all had that one
I think
person
he
we
was the
didn't
guy,
like
though.
dicks to.
He was the guy.
I was that guy.
He was like being an asshole.
Don't
Yeah,
be that guy.
He'd be an asshole to people. Like he would like talk down on you, like I'm smarter than you, kind of thing. So it was like me being like, "Well, fuck you, I can do this," you know. And I was like, like it was a
I didn't do that. I just got bullied for being
'cause-
poor and Mexican.
yeah, fair enough.
Wow.
Half Mexican.
I didn't bully.
Yeah, okay, fair
I
enough.
bullied like
So I go to jail for being a huge asshole. The only other real highlight of the story was the fact that apparently my parents, he told my parents like, hey, he's going to be in jail, so they were calling like, we're here, we need to pick him up, and they're like, we can't pick him up until this time, which was like 3 or 4 in the
they
morning.
waited so
Why
long.
not?
They
Because we're
waited
drinking,
so long.
asshole.
Yeah, fuck you. So
They
like,
waited so
yeah,
long.
they waited forever. They waited longer because I didn't answer when they
Called.
like they showed up or something. Like we
Yeah.
didn't pick him up, and I don't remember this, but apparently this is the cop told me, told my parents. That told me. They're like, yeah, like Michael, you know, for you, get your parents here to get you. I was like,
Your parents
fuck
were
off,
here.
I'm sleeping. Because I got the cot, because right as I came in, they're like, all right, we're switching cells. I was like, run over the fucking little like bed that they got there. I was like, yeah. And like, I saw someone else sitting there that clearly had been there before. And like,
Did you growl
they
at
took the
them?
mat and they no, there's like multiple beds. But I was like, I made it to one of them before anyone else, and they took the mat and like flipped it up like a pillow. I was like, oh, smart. Nice. So I did that too. I was like, oh, I just like went to sleep, knocked out, and I didn't wake up until like 10, 11 a.m. And like
Yeah, fuck it.
they were trying to pick me up at like 7. Yeah, really.
They
It's way
waited.
too early.
They waited though. They didn't come home and like go back.
Well,
They stayed there
didn't-
for
they
4
didn't-
hours?
No, they didn't wait until I got out. They waited for like an hour or so and went home. And then because when I got up, I was like,
Like, had
oh
breakfast and
shit,
went back.
probably. And like I was like, oh shit, I fucking get up. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, yeah, go ahead. We're gonna do, here's all your shit, whatever. And the cops laughing at me because I'm like looking at my wallet. I'm like, where's all my money? And like, or no, they gave you like the little card with the receipt of how much money you have on there. I'm like, fuck, how much did I spend last night? He's like, oh man, what are you just trying to remember how much you spent on drinking last night? I was like, no, I'm trying to remember how much I spent on that homeless guy last night. He's like, it's like, yeah, I'm being serious though. Like,
No,
how much
for real, I was
Yeah,
thinking
like,
that.
how much money did I fucking spend on that homeless guy? last night? What the fuck? And so I'm just like, I'm fucking leaving, and $2,000 later, here I am. Yeah, but I like the story because I rented a homeless wingman, and it was okay then until I decided I was going to get my money back and drink way too much vodka, which I don't normally drink. And
I remember the last time I drank vodka with you.
yeah,
The time before that too. Not the last time with you and me and Seth,
yeah.
but the time before that, it was like, I don't remember if it was your birthday or Casey's birthday, but it was at the house on Bunker Hill. Remember?
Jesus, that was forever ago.
Yeah, that was a lot, and we drank a lot of it. And I remember because I was like, "Here, I'll pour you a whiskey and Monster," and I was like, "Just slug it down with us." And I was like, "It's a shot," and you drank like half a glass of fucking vodka,
Yeah.
and you were like, "That was strong." And that was all you said about it. And then you stumbled out of the house.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I want to know. What is this, surprises for?
Maybe for old Alejandro. We'll see.
But what kind of
bring
fucking?
the friendship
Hold up.
back.
What kind of fucking?
Matt, this was like
bringing the
3,
friendship
almost 4
back.
years ago.
No. What the fuck is that shit?
February.
What?
No. He's just, I don't know what he's actually doing.
No, I was like saying like the one time we rode down.
Oh.
Rode down?
Maybe not. Is that where down?
No, I don't know.
We don't know. But
Anyways.
probably definitely tomorrow though. Yeah. But anyway, the garbage in the fridge.
Yeah,
What
tell me
did you
the
make?
fuck that.
I don't know.
Alright, no, so-
Literally last
real
night,
quick.
the house just smelled like grease, but I saw elbow noodles. So I was like, are you making grease macaroni?
Dude,
Is that what you're making?
I thought it was onto something, okay? Because Mom gave us some Progresso tomato and Parmesan, like, I don't know if it was super sauce. That's the one thing that, like, probably killed
Where's
it.
the can?
In the trash.
Way-
Find it and give it to me.
No, it's way
Find
down,
it!
it's way down under there. But
Yanni Laurel.
that's the joke.
It said both.
That's
Is that the person that's
my girlfriend.
your girlfriend's name is Laurel?
Her name's Laura.
Or, okay, so it's not the joke.
But
Well, it became
Because the
that.
thing says Laurel, not Laura.
I'm done with you. Anyway,
So-
but last night, so I cooked some hamburger and I put some noodles and I was like, I'm just gonna make some ghetto fucking spaghetti shit. And then I put the tomato and Parmesan.
Fucking white people.
But the tomato and Parmesan did not taste good. It definitely was expired or something, but I was hungry enough to where I just fucking powered through it. Wasted a pound of hamburger probably.
Drink some of this. It's delicious.
I don't know if you had any last week, did you?
I did.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't know. The thing is it's so fucking
Strong.
Jolly Ranchery.
Yeah,
It's very Jolly
strong.
Yeah, it's just like,
I take a little half.
That's what I do, yeah.
yeah.
But no, that's a very what you just described is like the shit that my mother used to do.
No, okay, so like that's what
Which
I,
is fine.
it's good, and I do. I usually
It's not
put,
good.
I usually put corn. I usually put corn.
Hurts.
I usually put corn. And I put
But
green
of
beans.
course you fucking do.
That's
Of
what
course
my
you
mom
put
used
corn
to
in there.
do. It's good.
That's a white person thing, and I'm not
And I
trying
put
to
salt.
sound like
I
a
salt the
racist.
shit
This is
out
like
of
it. Yeah.
Yeah, salt's
That's
good.
it. Yeah.
Salt also means that I barely have taste, but salt's good.
If you dump enough salt, everything tastes
Tastes good. That's exactly what I did last night to power through that.
You know what's funny
And it was
is
garlic salt too.
we still got salt.
I still have garlic salt too.
garlic salt.
I'm just saying you could
No,
finish
that's
that.
it's dried out.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Put some water in there.
Garlic salt, popcorn.
No, yeah, every time. What are you
No
talking
vampires. Enjoy the movie.
about? No, that's this damn vampire. Not tonight.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I made today. So
Let me get some after here.
because you go ahead first. Because I live with my parents, as one does when they're a college graduate. I'm a scientist. That's an actual thing. You know that, right?
You're a college graduate?
No, I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
I'm like an ASCP certified medical laboratory
Six?
scientist.
That's a bunch of letters and numbers.
How
and
many
stuff,
years
yeah.
is that?
I believe you.
For most people, it's 4.
Yeah. But 6 is doctors, right?
For some doctors, it's 6. If I ever get to medical school, it will have taken me probably
14. Is it like 14?
years.
Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, I know it's something.
Now,
I've watched Grey's. I've watched
for my
Grey's.
4-year degree,
Tell me you like Grey's. Tell me you like Grey's. Be the person to say you like Grey's.
I liked House, and that's all I have to say.
You like
about
House? So you like Grey's. They're very good.
No.
Both of them are very good.
that. No.
I liked House.
House is
That's
amazing.
like saying I like Alfredo sauce and I
Because he was
like
an asshole.
marinara sauce. They're completely different things.
No.
One is good.
They are.
The other is good to
I'm
some
saying, like-
people. Personally, I like both. But I don't like
Have
Grey's
you watched
Anatomy.
Grey's? Have you
I
watched
have, and
Grey's?
it was terrible.
How many
What's up with
seasons?
that fucking Asian lady? that they try to act
She's
as
a
all
bitch.
hot, and she's not hot
She's just
at
a
all.
bitch.
She's not even like a
No,
little
she's
bit
just
hot.
a bitch. She's the bitch of the
And
group.
then Gray, like
Gray's
she's
the bitch of
just
the
a
group.
dum dum.
She really
Oh,
is.
so you
but
like
her mom, she got all of her shit from her mom. Bro, dude, Grey's is good.
No, it's not.
It's good. It's actually one of the more accurate ones too. They say it's more accurate than House.
Yeah, because House is
Clearly.
about using malaria to treat people. There's an episode about that.
Yeah.
Which
have you
is
watched
ridiculous.
the YouTube where the doctor like watches like doctor shows
Yes, I saw that.
and he
Yeah,
talks
yeah,
about
yeah.
like stuff like that? It's actually
Yeah.
pretty good YouTube.
I saw the one with the lady surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty good the fact that they do that. I think that's cool.
Because
I like
I-
those YouTube. I get
I
stuck
don't-
on that shit.
I don't know if you know this, but now I work in a hospital and I work in the medical field.
Didn't know. My
And,
girlfriend works at a hospital. Which one do you work at?
St. Francis?
Is that the one in the ghetto?
Which ghetto?
The big white one.
Which ghetto?
Is it the big white one?
Which big white one?
Fuck. Left side of the highway.
No,
left side of
that's
the highway.
St. Joe.
There's left side of the highway and
You're
there's
thinking
brown
St. Joe.
side, right.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Larry.
Larry.
You mean Yanni? Yanni.
She works at the daycare. She babysits
Okay, she's not. a
This
nurse
is
or
too much
anything.
information, actually.
I'm gonna go up there and be like, "Hey, baby, I'm a scientist."
Everybody else is
Way
gonna be like,
better
"Oh yeah, you." So you've been waiting outside, like, "Here you
You're
go."
like, "What up, guys?" And they're gonna be like, "Woo!" And I'm gonna be like, "I'm a scientist."
I'm a scientist.
Anyway, fucking, I don't even remember what I was talking about. House.
House.
Yeah, we're.
Something before that.
Yeah.
What I made today. Here's what I'm fucking.
Oh
made
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait.
So I live with my
Trash.
parents. No, it was actually just like
Well,
fucking.
yeah.
All right, here's the thing that I've been trying to do. I've been trying to fucking do like vegan cooking
Why?
because. Hang on. The reason is like threefold. So, did you ever watch Oakjaw on Netflix?
Is that the straw?
No. It's about like some super pig that was genetically
Yeah. Okay.
by a company that
yeah.
is not Monsanto.
Yeah.
Anyway, it made me feel bad, and I quit eating meat for like a
pork.
week.
Just don't eat pork. Pork's
All
the
meat.
worst one.
I quit eating all meat.
But
for
It was
like-
a super pig. It
Pork's
had all
definitely
kinds
the
of
worst
meats
one.
in it.
Pork's definitely the worst one.
I mean, they're all terrible. For
There
you.
are, but
if you
pork's
want to get right
definitely-
down to it, meat's not very good for you. But there's things in there that you need.
Right. Proteins.
But you can get them other places.
Right.
But
Later.
that's cheap
But
and affordable.
look at most
Later,
vegans, and they still don't like because of how late we're getting into being.
Thanks for
like,
stopping in. Go ahead and check
how
the
late we're
follow.
getting into like people deciding to stop eating meats. Like people have evolved to be dependent on meats.
That's actually absolutely 100% not true.
What?
Yeah, it fucks up your.
I'm not gonna argue because I don't feel like this isn't my like.
So it
field.
fucks up with your triglycerides really bad. Like you can tell what somebody ate.
And those are like what breaks down everything, right?
No, your triglycerides are fats.
Okay.
So like basically, if you go to McDonald's right now and you eat like a Big Mac,
Right.
and then I draw your blood like within 15,
It would be
20
mostly
minutes.
grease, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's really, really bad.
I get that, yeah.
It gets to a point where we can't run tests on your blood.
Right.
I'm a medical laboratory scientist. We can't run tests on your blood if it's too lipemic
Yeah,
is what
yeah, I
it's
get
called
that,
because
yeah.
there's too many chylomicrons in it, and that's like so you have your cholesterols and then there's like
Right.
chylomicrons, and that's like the fuck you
Like
shit.
blood work in general.
Yeah.
Blood work.
Some of it. Other shit, not necessarily.
Right.
It kind of depends. Anyway, so eating meat actually directly contributes to that, depending on what kind of meat you eat. What?
So what would you say is the worst meat then, as a going and transitioning to these new?
Anything that's super fatty. So like,
So
not
definitely cut the fat off of like all your stuff.
I
Like like
wouldn't-
so like okay, so don't I would say because just like my girlfriend, she doesn't buy her meats at like a mark, like she doesn't buy them at the store. She goes and gets them like from actual like Yoder
Farmer's
meats and like
market.
And
Hutchinson,
that's-
like Yoder's meats and Hutchinson, where it's like all like and like they actually like butcher and shit like
I'm
that.
gonna say this: do not trust the Amish. Anyway, go ahead.
But like she gets
Not
all of
even
her
bad.
meats like freshly cut, like or a cow from she owns, like her grandma owns a farm. And, like,
Okay, yeah.
Like they produce their own meats and stuff like that, and that's all their meat like they eat, and all of their family have grown to be like that. They don't go out and like buy shit from the store. So would you say like that is at least maybe not the healthiest, but definitely healthier?
I mean, and keep in mind, I'm not like a fucking nutritionist.
No,
I'm not like a
yeah.
dietitian. I don't remember.
Even
what
I mean I feel like all those people are definitely.
but
Have you watched that documentary on Netflix? It's the fuck is it? It's about like, fuck, dude. I'd have to look at Netflix and say I know it's on there.
But I will say that fucking when it comes right down to some of that shit, like, let me put it this way. The more that we look at fucking animals and shit, and let's face this real quick. I fucking love chicken. I love beef. I love pork. Fish. Can't necessarily.
I can't do fish. I can't do fish.
I love fish.
I
I
can
eat
do
the
tilapia.
shit out of fish.
I can do tilapia, the worst one.
Oh, fish is tilapia is garbage fish. But I eat the fuck out of some
Salmon's
fish. I eat the fuck out of fish. But the way that their little stupid retard fish brains, excuse the use of the term retard.
We don't
I know
use
that
that
some
word around
people-
here. We use
I know that some people don't like it when you say
reluctantly unlucky.
retard. Anyway, their brains can't process pain the way that a mammal's can,
Yeah.
or even like a feathered lizard, which is basically a chicken can.
Raptor.
Yeah, raptor, tiny raptor.
Yeah, tiny little
tiny
raptor.
balking raptor.
Tiny little raptor. Yeah.
Delicious tiny
What's
balking
that?
raptors.
That puffy head motherfucker.
That's a fucking dilo. Is that a dilo? With the thing?
Oh, the fans from
No, no,
Jurassic
no.
Park.
No, no, no.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about, though. We're
That's
talking
not-
about Monster
No, we're talking
Hunter.
about tomorrow.
Oh, which one?
The puffy,
one.
the big white puffy thing. It's like
There's the big white- it's like
God
its
damn, it
neck.
starts the Y.
Its neck,
Yeah,
its
it's like
neck gets all like big
It's
and
a
white.
bat, though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
That
bat.
one's a
Yeah, it's a
bat.
bat.
It's like a bat. It also reminds me of like a squirrel
It's
kind
so
of. maybe
funny
it's
though.
like
That's like a bat. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, when it comes to meat, do I think that everybody should always cut meat out of their diet? No. I think that meat is delicious. I think that meat is good for you at times. But I also
People can
believe,
get by on other stuff.
like, meat, you don't need meat to survive. You don't have to have it. And that's
Dude,
one
I have-
thing, like, fucking...
I feel like I don't know. I get so like if I don't go with like eating a meat for like a week, it's definitely an addiction.
You'll have
that's a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
That's why fucking, like, my fucking week where I went, like, meatless was fucking super
Dude,
hard.
it's so bad. I remember being poor and like I literally asked my mom. I was like, because like we just didn't have shit in the house and like it was just like one of those struggle moments.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't need ramen. I literally give me a fucking hot dog. I will be fine, but
Yeah.
I need something meaty like just to soothe me. And it is
Yeah.
so. It was the weird like. I'm knowing it now, and that was back when I was like 4th or 5th grade. Like I remember it like instinctively, just because of how like I wanted it so bad.
And that's why, like, now I'm trying to fucking incorporate more, like, fucking vegan cooking into my
Oh
shit.
my god, I never actually thought about it. That's weird because they definitely put stuff that makes you addicted to it. In.
It's fucking hard as shit. Like, going from, like, a fucking meat eater to a fucking vegan,
Dude, that's gotta be the biggest. challenge.
I can't do it. I know I can't do it.
Full
Yeah.
vegan.
Like, a full vegan, I can't fucking do
Right.
that shit.
Right.
Oh my god.
But, like-
can you eat eggs? Does eggs still count?
Vegans
as
don't eat eggs.
vegan
Yeah.
don't- because it's
They don't
killing
eat
from
an
animals.
animal.
Not necessarily. You
Anything
can
from
get
animals.
you can get pasture raised eggs, and those are chickens that have ran around. And honestly, those taste better.
Oh no,
A
yeah.
pasture raised egg from a happy chicken that's been running around eating bugs and
I grew
being
up on a
cool.
farm, so.
They fucking shit out those eggs. They taste so much better than the fucking shit from the little cage.
Right.
Anyway, hey, it's super hard to cook vegan
Brown
food.
eggs over white eggs too.
Well, did you know that egg color is generally dependent on the...
Gender. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No?
2018.
Wait a minute. What are you
I'm
eating?
kidding.
Gender fluid chickens, bro.
I'm kidding.
But no, it depends on the color of the ear of the chicken generally. Yeah, that's a thing. Google it. Google it. Everybody Google it. Anyway, so fucking... It's really hard to cook vegan food
Yeah.
and make it taste...
Oh, what is that? Tofu. Tofu's fucking.
I fucking love to. I
Really?
spent a fucking year in
No,
Japan.
so I can do tofu and like what's that one soup? That like a lot of
Miso?
people use. Miso. Like I can do tofu
Dude, yeah.
and miso all
But
day.
that's not a fucking main dish.
But I know, but I can do that shit all day.
I'm gonna tell you this. Here's one thing that a lot of people don't do with their fucking tofu. You get your fucking tofu, you open that shit up, drain the fucking pack. You got your fucking block of tofu, right?
Right.
You take that fucker, you put it between a couple plates,
Fry it.
with paper plate or with like paper towels between, and weight on top.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna squeeze the fucker, and there's a shit ton of fucking water in
Juices
there.
and stuff.
All that water comes out, and then you can sear it. You can fucking bake it. You can broil it. You can
I've
fry it.
heard fry or sear, whatever it is in pan. I've heard that that's probably like the best way to eat
Shut up,
like
Sarah.
tofu. I've heard
Yeah,
that's probably like the
you get a
best.
meatier feel to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's like the texture's just a lot better. Sometimes it can be kind of like, depending on what you're kind of trying to do, it can be chewy. It adds a different
Yeah.
flavor profile.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's weird how texture like throws like
Yeah.
us as people
Could be
like
good
when we,
or bad.
Like
It
when
could
we
be
eat
like, oh,
something,
well,
yeah.
that's
Like when
ugh.
we eat something like texture. Like I was watching Good Myth in the
Okra.
morning.
I don't do okra.
I love
that's
okra.
about it.
Fried
It's
okra.
slimy. I don't
Okay,
yeah.
okra by itself. No,
Slimy
okra.
as fuck.
Okra by itself, but you put fried okra.
Still slimy.
Oh no, it's not.
You start
No, it's
chewing
not.
that shit and
the
then
way
it
my
starts to
dad.
feel it.
Have you ever had Tony's? You've had Tony's, right? Like the Tony's, like
Tiger.
the seasoning. Tony's like.
It's okra.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
know
my
what the
dad,
fuck you're
he
talking
makes like it literally tastes like eating a French fry, but like it has like a
But it's an okra?
like sour taste to it. Dude,
Okras
fuck.
don't taste
That's the
sour
only.
unless you pickle them.
I'm pretty sure that's
So you use
90%.
pickled okra?
Probably. I would not.
That actually sounds fairly
No, it was
interesting.
so good. Like I can't eat okra like the thing
He's
like
like
straight
the
out of the
fucking lemon
bottle like
guy.
he can. I couldn't like do that because he used
Like
to
the
eat.
pickled okra?
Yeah, I can't do that. He used to eat pickled pepper, so it'd be like okra.
Hey, what's his name? What's your dad's name?
Robert.
It's not Peter.
No, it's Robert.
He did not
He looks like a Peter.
pick a pickled pepper.
Anyway,
Anyway, the fucking vegan shit. Let me get back to the
Yeah,
vegan
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
This is
Hey,
yeah.
cooking vegan food is fucking like, especially because like I'm not a vegan.
yeah,
So if I cook vegan food, I want it to have that satisfying, somewhat like, because meat just adds a flavor profile. It's like this fucking umami that it's very, very fucking hard to replicate without animal products.
yeah.
Super fucking hard. You don't get the same level of satisfaction always. So you've got to like fucking find other ways to bring it in.
Yeah.
Two, it's better for you. Like eating vegan, honestly,
It even sounds healthier. Like vegan, the word sounds healthy.
yeah, I don't give a shit what
You
anybody
can't
says.
be like vegan. Like that's unhealthy. Like no,
It's
the
not.
word itself sounds like
Eating shit.
I try to be.
tons
I'm
of
very
fucking-
picky about what I eat. I'm healthy.
Like eating plants all day, that's good for you. I'm sorry. Dinosaurs did it. They lived for millions of years.
They also had dinosaurs that ate meat all day.
Yeah. And then Meteor came.
Yeah, okay.
A meteor.
So what I want to pick out of all that is I really like that word umami.
Dude, umami. So it's like the fucking fifth flavor.
Yeah. I feel like I've actually known that.
Here's how, and I'm going to tell you this. This is a fucking secret of mine. And I'm going to tell you viewers at home.
Oh, wow. How lucky. This definitely isn't an infomercial.
So fucking, this is a thing that a lot of people don't, for whatever reason, they don't fucking know about it. But there's a thing called nutritional yeast. Mm-hmm. You know this? Mm-hmm. Okay, this shit. So you can get it at like Sprouts, Natural Grocers, whatever. Or you can order it online.
Oh, tell me more.
And you get like a fucking 10-pound bag for like $10. Super cheap online.
That's
Or
like
you can get,
$1 a
like,
pound.
Yeah. Super fucking cheap. Here's
Wow.
the thing. It's got fucking B vitamins like a motherfucker that you can generally only get from
You mean like
Meat.
vitamins for bees?
You know, a lot of people think that, Jesus. Are we going by Jesus or Mike?
What I'm telling you right now.
Let's go with Jesus. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think that, Jesus. But when I say B vitamins, as a medical professional,
Oh, wow.
what I actually mean is the vitamins that your body needs in the B zone. The B zone being, of course, the buttocks. And when I'm talking about the buttocks, of course, I'm talking about B1 through like 12, I think.
1 through like 12, I think. That sounds like so many.
There's a lot of B's in there, bud.
How am I supposed to keep track of all
As
those
many
bees?
My body a
hive.
hive. Yeah.
Of B's.
I feel so much more
That
educated.
joke was right
Anyway, the
there.
point is,
Yeah, okay,
so
go.
it's like this fucking, it's nutritional yeast is what it is. It has like, people always say it tastes cheesy. I don't think it fucking tastes like cheese. I think it tastes like something completely different. But it's like super salty and yummy and nice.
Okay.
And it's just like different flavor that almost gives stuff a meaty flavor and a meaty profile without being meat. Also, it's got all the B vitamins that vegans aren't getting from shit.
Yeah.
So, like, it's super good for them. Also, you can, like, if you've got a vegan friend and you're having a dinner party, which I know you guys have never done. I got roped into one of those once and it was terrible.
We have dinner parties over here all the time.
Come on.
But I had to fucking make
You want
it.
some of it? You want some of the fridge garbage?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
That's why we just had a dinner
I'll
party.
taste it and critique
Dude,
it.
it's so bad.
Dude, bring it on. I want.
Dude, it's
Contra-
dry.
Yeah. Let's do- So wait, finish your story.
So fucking, I made this soup with all this produce that my mother lets go to waste because she's like, we need to eat healthy with my dad and my nephews. And then what they do is they buy all this nice, beautiful, fresh produce, right?
Don't add water unless you want.
Don't add anything to
I'm
it.
not-
Just
I'm not-
bring it
I'm
over
not-
in the pan.
So
That's fucking gross, dude. I don't want to eat that.
No, he's not eating it yet. He's not eating it yet.
God damn it.
It doesn't
fried
look
out,
that
dude.
bad.
It actually doesn't look or smell that bad.
I know, no, I made
Is
it
that,
edible.
hang on, let me ask you this. Is that a non-stick pan?
The paper are cold.
Is it a non-stick pan?
Yeah.
He's like, wait, hold on, actually, I'm gonna eat.
What is your utensil made of?
Plastic.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, so,
I don't know.
what was I talking about?
They're cold. It wasn't different.
Oh, I had to go to this fucking dinner party.
Yeah.
And they're like, make miso soup. And so I make this wonderful fucking miso soup, which traditional fucking miso soup uses dashi. Hondashi. Which uses fucking bonito stock, which is a fish. So it's got fish stock, basically. And it was fucking awesome. It was gone before the party was over. I made like a fucking 10 fucking quart pot
Look at that.
of fucking
Jesus.
miso soup. That's you. Anyway,
Oh, hey.
so we had a vegan there. And so she's like, make vegan miso. And I'm like,
What the fuck is miso?
well, miso is actually a fermented soybean paste. There's no animal product in it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's already vegan, right?
But not traditional.
Miso soup. Miso soup requires dashi, and
But
dashi
miso-
is made of fish.
Gotcha.
Generally.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, how am I gonna fucking do this? I sat there and I worked it and I worked it and I worked it. Never got the flavor I wanted, but she was like, it's super tasty. And I found out that from online from some fucking Asian guy who's super famous on like Netflix and shit, Chew or some shit.
Sure.
I don't know.
Chew, swallow, something.
Yeah. Anyway, it turns out that you use nutritional yeast to get that flavor profile in there. That's what he uses for his like vegan ramens and shit that he does, even though he's Chinese.
That story comes full circle.
Yeah. Does it?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't
we're
remember.
talking about
Because I just kind
nutritional
Go
yeast.
for the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of the.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
Fridge
We're gonna try it.
trash.
Right now, we're trying the.
So what is
fridge
this
trash.
made out of?
This is made out of fridge
Hamburger?
and trash.
Okay.
Tomato and Parmesan sauce or soup.
Canned,
Sauce or soup.
canned,
Canned.
good.
Yeah,
Canned good.
canned good.
Canned good.
And then elbow
Good for
noodles.
sure.
All right, and that's all
Elbow
you put in
noodles.
here.
And salt.
Garlic
Lots of
sauce.
Salt. Okay.
Garlic salt, yeah.
Let's see, he's got a very refined palate. We're going to get a good description here.
It tastes like spaghetti.
I don't know what you ate before, but that tastes like poor people's spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night it
Tastes
tasted
that
weird.
shit, dude. It totally tastes like poor
It
people's
tastes way
spaghetti.
better
All
now.
right, hold on.
It tastes way better now.
So you're going to eat this?
That is, here's the thing about
I mean,
a
as
lot
long
of this
as-
shit. It tastes better the next day.
Yeah.
All those flavors have time to meld
Yeah.
Yeah.
and marry and be
all you
like-
had, you just had the grease.
Yeah, I did. No, I drained it and I waited too. I waited a good while. It's just way better.
It
than
tastes fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yesterday it
say.
tasted
I mean, the
weird.
noodles are like, it just tastes like plain
I'm not gonna-
noodles. Yeah. Like,
I'm not gonna say it's like
it's just like
amazing,
filling. Yeah, clearly it's not amazing.
but it's who's talking?
Nobody.
Who's talking?
Nobody's talking.
Fair enough. Leaky TTV. Okay, let's agree to. Who's dead? Betty White is not dead.
Yeah. I
could be.
don't think he's in here anymore.
How
He
many
came in here
people
to
are
troll.
still in the fucking thing?
2.
2? Who's here? Sound off, boys.
I don't know if that's the kind
Or
of.
girls. What's up? See, that's one thing. I was like, fucking, you know, the fucking camera thing kind of makes me a little uneasy because, like,
Who's watching?
I don't want, like, fucking girls to be sitting there, like, fucking flaking their beans,
Yeah.
I don't
fucking
want them to.
smashing their muffs all up
Wouldn't that be
while I'm
a
on
good thing?
camera. Well, no,
Scratching
because
the
they're
record.
not paying attention, playing DJ Hero.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to what we're talking about, and I feel like that's fairly important. Or, you know, it's
It's just
2018.
rude, actually.
I don't want dudes like stroking their shaft, cupping their balls,
Yeah.
rubbing the tip.
I forgot to
You know?
fucking- Yeah. I was gonna say, we're back with the homeless thing real quick. We think that our homeless people are bad. I just saw this video of this homeless guy in LA. So much worse.
Did he like
So much
not
worse.
even have a house?
He was just on the sidewalk, just jerking off, just straight up, not even hard. Just he was
Not
like,
even hard.
he was like,
I was looking
like
at how
and
hard.
he was literally just
And it was
watching.
not
people.
hard.
He was just
I've
looking
done harder.
at
Was
every
it like
person.
a nice, like gentle, like stroke?
No, not at all. It
You
was
said
very-
not hard though.
Yeah, he didn't care. Is what I'm saying. He literally he would just eyeball everyone that walked
So
by.
it's
like-
just like a casual stroke, like, hey bud.
Won't you take me to Funky Town? Come on, guys, sing it.
to-
Won't you?
you remember Matt
Matt
from
who?
Matt, not this Matt.
Not Mall Matt?
Mall Matt?
Mall Matt.
Mall
Matt
Rat.
that worked at the mall.
David's roommate Matt?
No. Oh, Matt, yeah.
Matt!
He posted it.
Posted what?
That video.
The jerk it off video.
Okay. Where's he at now? What's he doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's still here somewhere.
He's around. He's around. He's around.
Oh, what
He always had some interesting.
Oh, we're not supposed to name
Smokable.
We gotta get better at this.
What?
I didn't say a last
Personal,
name.
yeah, but personal. You're not supposed to like.
Justin Ball.
That's my name. It's funny because that's not. I'll tell you later.
Is it not?
It's funny. Yeah, it's not.
I always thought that was your name.
You and everybody in high school.
I'm gonna find this fucking thing when he comes back. It's just gonna be a fucking homeless guy jerking off right in front of him.
Yeah, right.
That's all it's gonna be.
God damn it.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Let me see that though. Aw. Damn it.
It was so
Sorry.
humid today. You know what? If I don't know how many people watch this. I'm assuming everybody fucking in Kansas and their mother watches, and that's basically it. I don't imagine like people outside of Kansas watching this, but if you live in Kansas, I'm sure we all agree that fuck this weather. Like, just fuck Kansas weather. It's just a piece of shit. It is. Everything about it. Cause it was nice, man. Like I can deal with like rainy weather and like it being like, you know, like the past 2 days it was like kind of like chillish, like
Right.
like hoodie weather.
Yeah.
Hoodie weather. Like, oh my god, give me hoodie weather every day over this humidity, like bullshit. It is such a fucking pain in my ass.
Did you say hoodie weather?
Yeah, give me hoodie weather over humidity all day. I would rather have to wear a hoodie than fucking.
I figure it was taken down.
See, I haven't fucking. What?
Nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say I wear a hoodie. I'm saying like most people would be like, oh, it's chilly, I could put on a hoodie. Or it's gonna like maybe drizzle, I'm gonna put on a hoodie.
See, I'm not really like when I was in high school. I liked hoodie weather, but now I'm way more into like sweater weather.
Cold.
No,
'Cause you know.
by the neighborhood.
Best time to wear
A striped sweater.
Not what I was talking about.
Yeah,
the time.
I was going for. Cause it's too
Cold for you here. You know what? Just do both.
Mine was way better.
now.
Remix.
God, now we're just those girls playing DJ Hero.
I actually have an alias. I actually have an alias though because of my Facebook. Because in high school, my best friend in high school, he broke his neck, and his last name was Ball. So I changed my last name to Ball, and like a bunch of other wrestlers did. So we all changed our last name to Ball, and like in honor of him. And then like everybody changed theirs back, but I never did. I just kept it as Ball, and it was like my freshman year. And then everybody like, you know, you're meeting everybody new, so you're like telling them like, oh, look me up on Facebook, because I was also on Facebook was a big thing. So I was like, catch me on Facebook. Everybody had me.
died down.
I kept telling them like Justin Ball, Justin Ball,
Catch
Justin
me
Ball.
on Facebook. How
I didn't
about
say
that?
No, I did not say that.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I was
say that.
actually before her too.
Yeah, you fucking set that shit up.
But
Innovator.
they kept
It's the
adding me. They kept adding me.
Dr. Phil
And then I got in a
Troll.
fight. So everybody kept saying.
Oh, did
like,
somebody actually meet you outside?
yeah. No, everybody kept saying like, "Did you see Justin getting a fight?"
What do I do here? What do
Justin
I do here?
who? And they're like, Justin Ball. And they kept calling me by Ball and like all that. And so I never changed it since like that year. And so now, anytime I fill out like, anytime I fill out like documentation or anything, they say alias is like technically a lot of majority of people know me as Justin Ball rather than like my actual last name.
Wow, I've never learned your last name, I guess.
And I'm never gonna say that, yeah. But so like now I have to put
I'm
that
actually
down.
kind of shocked.
Yeah.
I've never learned your last name.
yeah. So now I have to put that down.
Justin freaking Ball.
That's the thing. Like you and everybody else, like that's the cool thing because like
It's kind
cool.
of amazing.
Yeah, and then also like employers because I put my actual last name down on employers, so employers are always like they can't find me on Facebook unless they like look for my face. Like that's
On the
pretty,
book.
On the book,
Yeah,
like the
on the
whole
book. Yeah, on the book.
That's him, officer. That's the guy that raped my sister.
You can't prove it. The name's
Because
different.
The name's different.
Justin
Clearly,
doesn't actually rape like people. He only rapes their siblings.
siblings are people. Wait a minute.
But no, that's like saying that
How do
you're
you
your brother.
associate with
You know, you're not your brother.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
not my
enough.
brothers or my sister.
That's
He rapes
fair.
those other people.
I learned
All right.
Yo, actually, this is a weird. I was thinking about this the other day when I was talking with Laura.
Yeah, stop raping people, you fucking dick.
No,
What the fuck is wrong with
that
you?
was
you
a weird way
said
to
brother.
come back
No,
into
you
that.
said brother, and it just reminded me of like what I was talking about. With
Was it Macho Man Randy Savage?
Nope.
Was it Hulk Hogan?
Nope.
Brother.
No. I was
Ooh, yeah!
I actually did that voice earlier on the other episode.
No, was it? Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
fuck what I was saying. I'm done with it now.
All right, cool. So anyway,
Anyway, so you remember that one time?
At band camp when you got stuck a flute up your ass.
I never personally did that. I did spend 12 years at a Catholic school, so there was a lot of like abuse
you
and
raised Catholic?
molestation that went. Oh God, yeah. Now I'm a fucking
I know
hardcore
that.
atheist.
I guess Mexican. Shit, put those two together.
Ah. The other half is Scottish,
Oh, goes
which is
together
not
like
the
bread
same
and butter.
as Irish. It's Scots are generally Protestant. My mother converted to Catholicism,
Ah,
and now I'm an atheist.
and everybody's so proud.
of you.
Nobody's proud of me
course.
because I'm a loser that lives in my parents' basement.
If you just pray for yourself, just once a week,
Pray away the fingers.
a loser.
Or
The
that.
penises is what the real issue is. The fingers you get used to the fingers. You know, after 12 years, the fingers like whatever. It's the dicks in your mouth and your butt.
Clearly,
Play a
And all
major
the
part.
the fucking camera flashes, that's like a thing you gotta get. Like it's like fucking a porn star's first time, except you're not getting paid.
I've had sex with a porn star.
I had sex with a prostitute.
That's on my
I didn't
bucket
pay her,
list.
I dated her actually.
It's on my
She
bucket
was a
list.
fucking prostitute.
Oh, that
I
doesn't
dated
count.
her.
I've had
Doesn't
sex
count.
before.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's not what I heard. What's up?
Oh yeah. No, you know the boobs feel like sandbags. You know.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah. Hey, wait, I got this. Solid reference, bro. That was super funny.
Just come on. You just. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Put him down the dirt. 6 feet down.
They should have left you in that fucking cave for more than 3 days.
They couldn't. I was too strong at that point. I got out on my
Fucking
own.
super Jesus Jedi power. It's like when Yoda. That's a mix between Yoda and Jesus.
Judas.
It's like when Yoda pulled down that fucking pillar.
Yeah.
Count Dooku. That was like a whole thing.
Dude, it was so like delayed too, like the scene cut and everything like that, because he goes like this,
Yeah.
and it's like a
And
big
he's
effort.
like sitting there, and then Dooku's just like,
what are you doing?
"What the fuck is this guy doing?"
And it cuts to it. It cuts to it
Stretching? Are you
too.
stretching?
What is he looking at and
This
stretching
giant
as if he's
pillar.
cooling down?
Like, is that coming towards
I
me?
hope it's not that pillar behind me. Oh no, it totally is.
Oh,
I better roll out of the way.
Clone Wars, best Star Wars movie there is yet. Definitely not the worst. I don't know. Phantom Menace was. I think Phantom Menace was good.
Don't, you know what?
Over Clone
I
Wars.
always like
Over
Phantom
Clone
Menace
Wars?
was so bad
Really?
that
Yes.
I forget that it was a thing.
It's definitely filler. It's
Like
filler.
you brought up Clone
mean,
Wars.
It's filler.
It's not.
The ending is the
Attack
only
of the
important
Clones,
part
rather.
of Phantom
I mean,
Menace.
it's Anakin growing up.
No, it's
It
not.
doesn't matter.
It's not him growing up. It's him as a child for a
the
while.
Book, the book is.
And then
growing up.
Liam Neeson and fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi fight Darth Maul.
That's
and
the
Liam
movie.
Neeson-
That's the movie. That's what I'm saying. The ending
that's
is the movie.
99% of the movie is Liam Neeson.
Yeah, the book.
And,
the book is
he's
all of
Got
Anakin.
skills.
The book is all of Anakin.
No, he
you
got
don't get
cut
into
in
the
half.
apprenticeship.
No, he got poked.
You don't get into the apprenticeship at all.
And then all of a sudden he's Jedi Knight. You're
Yeah.
like,
Because it was like, you're not just going to come in
There's
here and be like,
20
oh, how's it
years.
going, Anakin? Like, if they just started out
So
on
much,
two,
so much more happens.
You know, he
I
picked
remember.
him up.
I remember Clint.
it's
talking
just
to me.
literally them picking, like, how with Luke, where it's like he picks him up, you know, he's like, hey.
yeah.
Your
As
dad.
opposed
No, there's
to
like-
Anakin
there's way more,
fucking
like-
Skywalker where he's like, hey, yo, you should
But then
totally
you get the
race
apprenticeship
this
with, like,
pod
Luke.
racer and then
Yeah.
try to bang Natalie
You get the
Portman.
apprenticeship, like the
I mean,
whole,
come
like
on.
him understanding what the
Are
force
we
is.
all not trying? Come on.
What?
Dude.
We're not all trying to bang Natalie Portman?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm not
dude, Natalie
9
Portman?
fucking years
Fuck yeah.
old.
Have you seen V
Fair
for
enough.
Vendetta?
Yeah, but I'm not 9 years old trying to bang Natalie Portman.
Black Swan?
I haven't seen Black Swan.
What? You see her
Why
boobies?
would I want to watch that?
Right.
You see her boobies?
Yeah, I
Have
also
you-
saw Leon the Professional, where you get to see her almost have sex with a guy while she's 13.
Yeah, that's
Not
good,
a
though.
pedophile. It was just really, really weird for
It
me.
is weird that you bring that up.
No,
It is
because I
weird that-
just
no.
talked about this with the dude at work today.
Did you? That's weird because I just talked about my girlfriend. That's her favorite movie.
Is she 12? Dude, you're fucking...
Look, it's a weird relationship, and we're trying to grow as
I get 2018, but
people. We're trying to
this
grow
is
as people.
illegal.
Illegal.
You're an accessory to extreme pedophilia.
Anyway,
Anyway,
but I identify as an 18-year-old.
That's called, what is it? Kindergender. That was one of those things that people were trying to, like...
I saw the video of
It was
the
like a
40,
joke.
the 40-year-old guy that's like, yeah, I
identify as a
like
5-year-old.
a 9-year-old girl or something, and like a family
So it's okay
adopts
for
him.
me to bang little boys.
It's fine, we can kiss. Yeah, like
Yeah, let me touch your penis, I'm a 9-year-old girl.
Sure. I'm hoping that was like satire shit. You
So
know,
if I find a 40-year-old that identifies as a 9-year-old girl,
yeah.
and I butt blast him with my wiener,
Yeah, it's
does
not-
that
it's
make
not-
me like
no.
is that
Rapist?
like
because if that's no
molestation?
age is an identification.
no,
molestation.
obviously it's going to be rape, but that would be like indecent liberties with the minor.
No,
No.
it doesn't count as an
Because
We're
we
not-
identification.
identified.
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't. That
No.
identification does not. Age does not count as identification.
Give it 5 years.
Yeah,
That's why
fair.
people-
give it 5 years and we'll see.
Yeah, true. Have you not seen the
So how about that Donald Trump, huh?
Ben Shapiro? I'm not getting into it. I don't want to get
No?
into it.
He doesn't want to get into it. He never does though.
Why
But
not?
then he does.
I just hate it. I don't
Because
like
then I just
talking-
pick
no
him as a
because
bad guy.
Do you remember that time that Donald Trump was running around?
That's what
no. Have you heard about the fucking hush money shit? They're like talking
That's not what I
about
was
like everything. No, but everything's going on right now with him, and they're like talking about like the hush money. And
Well,
like,
where he paid a bunch of
and
fucking
people, he's like,
porn
it's
stars-
not from the
stars.
campaign. It was from me, and it's like.
Except it was
It's
directly
still
from...
illegal because
the
the
campaign.
purpose of you paying them is to like don't say anything.
Yeah,
Right.
but do you remember that time he was like putting children in cages?
Yeah, in Texas.
That was like a whole thing. See, I feel like the thing about that is, and I think I might have said this to you before.
Why do we have to do this right now? Let me
It's
get a
like,
beer.
and I can say this as like a half Mexican because
grab
my
me one,
people
too.
were caged and whatnot for you,
Right.
me as well. But like, I feel like it wouldn't be as much of an issue.
So do you read both sides? Like, what do you?
Oh yeah, I'm not a Democrat by any means. Where's
thank
my
you.
beer?
Thank
Where's
you.
our beers? You piece of fucking yeah. He said, "Get me one," and I said, "Me as well, you fucking dickhead." Anyway, so I'm not a Democrat. In fact, I'm very anti-Democrat.
So you're independent? Very.
Oh God, no, I'm not a fucking independent.
So
Those
are you?
people are idiots. I'm a progressive.
Okay.
Ooh.
We
So
haven't
I
had one
fucking-
yet.
I'm all about some fucking Bernie Sanders, Alexandria,
The Great.
what's her name? Cortez Ascaria or whatever her name, the fucking New Yorker chick. She's fine as shit, too.
That's actually the only reason.
No,
why.
she's like, her politics are great. I saw her at the fucking James Thompson rally where Bernie was there, except I missed that because I had to go to work. But she was there, and she is a fucking excellent public speaker. Also, she's fine as shit, so
Works.
I would vote for her. I'd vote right for her vagina to go in my face. Anyway, the point is,
Please, somebody get this to her. Please.
I'm not a Democrat by any fucking means. I was anti-Democrat, anti-Republican. I was not an independent. I was basically politics because it doesn't matter. And then I was like, Bernie Sanders, he's a cool guy. And then so I volunteered for the campaign and everything, and I ran the caucus.
See the one you
actually.
saw? Like everybody was at the thing.
You ran the caucus.
I ran the caucus
gauntlet.
in my
With
district.
its
Yeah.
cock in the name.
And we had over 1,000 people show up for Bernie and maybe 150 show up for Hillary.
So it was him. He was the Facebook guy you were talking about like last
No,
time.
no,
wasn't
no,
it?
no.
There
That
were
was
so
that was
many
in
of
different
us.
states and shit. It was
But-
the fact that it was like the media would never like
And
say
then
anything
yeah,
about it.
like fucking because we smashed Hillary, but then the DNC,
I know, but
the DNC apologized for cheating fucking Bernie Sanders out of it because they did.
isn't
They,
that, yeah, that
they
was like
cheated.
now though, like lately.
And that's it. No, that was during the fucking. That was after he conceded. They apologized.
What was the recent thing then? That you were,
It doesn't
that you brought
fucking
up?
matter. They have no power.
Something about Hillary.
Yeah.
You have no power here.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Who knows?
So honestly, I was rooting for Trump to win because
As
like
of most.
Hillary cheated, and I knew that Donald Trump is basically like. It's like those guys that were like, "Hey, I really want Jesus to save the world," and then they're like, fuck you, we're gonna crucify him. So you can either go with these Jews over here, or you can go with,
Will you do that to Jesus?
or you can go with Satan. I'm one of those guys that would have been like, you know what?
Satan.
Let's see what Satan's got to say. I know it's terrible and awful, and he's a fallen angel or whatever, but at least it's not these Jews that killed my fucking dude. And also,
I see what you're
They
saying.
didn't do that
now.
to Jesus.
Yeah, we did not do that to Jesus.
that's the thing is like fucking. If that's what the fucking country wants, if they don't want, if the DNC doesn't want Bernie fucking Sanders, they deserve Trump.
That's fair. You're being petty.
It's not even petty. It's a matter of Hillary did not legitimately get her nomination.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, the fucking GOP, straight up said, we are not going to let this motherfucker be our candidate. And then he won. And so they're like, all right, I guess.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, he's a terrible piece of fucking shit. I hate the motherfucker. But he's a catalyst.
He is a catalyst.
It's like if you fucking look at it and you look at what he's doing to this country, look at what he's doing to people. It's fucking pissing people off. I was already pissed. I've always been pissed. I'm like,
They're definitely
quite a while now.
getting too there's too polarized now though.
yeah. Well,
People
now
are-
it's
I
getting,
definitely feel like impeachment's about to happen. Now.
It's like it's
yes,
flipped.
that's the thing. It's like
Impeachment is
you've
about
got
to
your hardcore Trump supporters that will sit there all fucking day long, even though it's gotten to a point where we can clearly see
Impeachment is around the corner.
what your beer's right there, asshole. Oh, him?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, no,
What?
probably.
That was the
He's
joke.
white.
That was the joke.
He's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. Of course, he's a Trump supporter.
You know,
No
like
offense. That's just
Ooh, that's on the internet forever.
God,
You're stepping.
joking.
You're stepping all over our rights right here, Justin Ball. People. You're stepping all over Wichita, Kansas. Look out! He's coming for you to put you in the Gestapo. He's coming for you.
It's just turning like a Rick and Morty.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
the point is, my thing with Trump is I think Trump is really good for America because he's so awful and ridiculous and terrible for the
Never
country
do it again.
that the Republicans are starting to get pissed off. Like, not the fucking Trump supporters that you see on fucking this shit. Sorry, guys. But you're these people. Probably.
All right.
But, like, the fucking people that sit on the fucking internet and they're like, oh, fuck these fucking, libtards, do. I'm a fat piece of shit that lives in my parents' basement. Also, I'm a virgin. I think we can safely say we're not virgins.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
other than
no,
that,
child of
understood
God,
that.
but that's okay. Keep going.
There's no such thing, but anyway. Children, I mean.
Oh yeah.
None of us are innocent. Anyway,
Lord,
the point
let's
is,
say.
like, it's getting to a point where fucking even Fox News is having trouble.
I mean, you can't
defending
run an
Donald
argument.
Trump.
You can't run an argument against shit that's like the man himself is saying like, yeah, no, that's true, but
Like, he's getting worse
wrong.
and worse every
Like,
second.
that's-
12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, nice.
that's the problem with him is like it's really hard to support someone who's like turns against himself. He's like, no, they're lying, and so he's like, no, they're true.
So what do you
But
do?
like, what about it? And they're like, what do you mean? No, that's wrong then, motherfucker. We've been behind you, and he's like,
And that's what I love about the shit is like now you've got people like
Right.
Alexandria Cortez Ascario, or whatever the fuck her name is,
Yeah.
and she's a progressive. She's a democratic socialist,
Okay.
which is good for the country. I don't care what anybody fucking says. That's good for the fucking country. Everybody's like, I don't want free health care. What happens to the fucking healthcare workers? They're not making any money. Guess what? Right now, I don't make any fucking money compared to what my fucking degree cost me. I'm willing to take a pay cut to make sure that everybody has health care.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with that. That's why I got into fucking healthcare. I want to help people.
Right,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking healthcare asshole.
And scientist.
I don't make money at all.
and scientist.
Well, I'm a medical laboratory
Oh, yeah,
scientist.
and scientist.
Nurses make more money
I
than
get
me.
you. And
They do
scientist.
less work than me.
And scientist.
Should have been a nurse.
I know.
Dude, nurses.
But then I would just be killing people all day.
Yeah.
No offense, nurses, but you kill people.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Well, that's
Anyway.
why you get to pull the blame off on the doctor. Like,
most of
I'm
the time
under
you're
him.
I'm with him.
yeah, exactly. He told me that.
Anyway,
Fuck you.
fucking, wait, what?
Nothing. You just,
Did somebody put in some shit?
no, nobody
No.
put anything. Nobody put anything.
I
Nobody
like
watched.
on top of it.
I'm sorry, I haven't
What
drank.
are these people saying?
But yeah,
Fucker!
yeah, it's free healthcare. I mean, Me and Seth talked about after the session thing. He was just like, yeah. Like, he was talking about how he's like, he didn't used to be like any real certain thing. Like, now he's like kind of forced to be a liberal.
Yeah.
Basically because Ian. He was like, anybody that says free healthcare.
He's a libertarian.
Yeah.
Him and Devin both. And now neither one of them can be it because, like, when you look at it, libertarianism is just like fucking. No. I mean, basically, but that's not how they use the term, and so I take offense. Anyway, libertarians are basically just fucking, like, super selfish assholes with money. Like, worse than Republicans.
Yeah.
Because Republicans will at least put on, like, the facade of, like,
Trying to help.
we want to help everybody. And libertarians are like, fuck you, you don't have any money,
That's
so you
kind of
should
like
eat a
goes
dick.
along with what I've been saying. See, that's
Also,
the thing is I hate.
you're not allowed to drive on my road.
That's the shit I hate. Because
I
it's like
fucking hate
I feel like
libertarians.
these other things, and then like I fall into the category. It's like I have to call myself like a Republican,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely very open. Like if you could convince me, and
Are you a Republican?
Yeah, just because of like certain things,
Like what?
Growing up.
yeah,
Yeah, I grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
I understand, but it's just like I stand with it,
Catholics
and
are
it's, like,
Republicans.
I believe, and I can make arguments towards like what I do.
Like what?
So
What,
can Seth. That's
what
he
do
was
you,
like,
what do you feel makes you a Republican at this point? I'm actually very curious.
So like the main thing that I find that like most people point out is like, are like you're an asshole or something like that is definitely like how I feel like immigration.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
like,
kidding. I'm absolutely 100% kidding.
Immigration is like probably like the number one thing that treats me like an asshole, just because of how I view like the standpoint of like how we should treat it and how we should deal with it and stuff like that going forward. And but it's very my thing is very like past driven rather than like changing and stuff like that.
Right.
Which is obviously definitely more Republican. I definitely agree more with like what other people say that like without changing it and just like, hey, it's here. Like
Real
use it
quick,
this way.
we're going political, folks.
Yeah,
right.
this is
We've been
We're going super. Well, now we're
been
going
really
like super,
and
really
then-
diving in.
We're going
and then the
down
other
there. Here's
parts
the
that
rabbit
would be
hole.
with like on top of that is just like how money based and stuff like that. Granted that I grew up definitely in the poverty section of that, but I definitely feel that like my point, that like where I am now, is not the matter of like why I'm still there, of because of America or anything. That's definitely like the choices I've made, and I definitely agree that I could have done better. So it's definitely very. I've thought about it. It's open. I could have changed other choices that I've made that other said Republicans did choose that made them to be more successful when it comes to say businesses or taxes or anything else like that, or just general choices with money. I would not say that I'm the best with money, but it doesn't change like how I view that money should be handled. So granted, like the life I live doesn't impact my decision of choice, which it should, but it's just a matter of like how I'm dealing with it rather than how I want to deal with it.
So when it comes to like people coming to this country and working illegally,
So yeah, we've had it. We've had the talk.
as far well,
All right, no, yeah, we can go over it. I'm
but
just
as far as
pointing
like,
out,
picking lettuce,
yeah,
picking oranges,
uh,
digging holes,
Uh-huh.
etc. How do you feel about that?
so like as far as it like impacting everybody else, like I'm not the biggest thing that for me,
I mean, in general, how do you feel? Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you not give a shit? What?
like illegally, like if it doesn't wording.
Yeah, be very careful now.
Yeah, you do.
You're talking to a somewhat Mexican.
No, I get it. So it's definitely wording. So like, my biggest thing I'll just go off and say is a penny backing. So I believe that every person that comes here and wants to work and better for themselves, great, 100%. I want that because that's what originally America stand for: come to change your life, be greater, be better than what you had before, change your life. Changing your life is a bigger picture for America and everything like that. People that come here and penny back off that and like just get away because of people that do come here and are working and picking lettuce, picking oranges, picking whatever, like you're saying, like that's where I'm okay with those people. Like I'm 100% okay with those people. I'm not okay with the people that are like, oh, I'm with these people, but really I'm just kind of like hanging out. Like I'm not okay with that. I believe that there should be a difference and a dedicated difference line of how we deal with like tearing down these people who are working to change their life and changing like and just putting them with the people that are penny backing.
Now you realize that there's not a lot of people that are just like coming across the border to like hang out,
shit.
right?
Right, I understand that.
Like that's not like.
But there is a large number just because of like.
Where are you
number.
getting this number from?
He's just like me. I like it.
No, I'm actually
No,
really
I
curious
understand.
on
So,
this
like, when it
because
comes to-
this is an argument I've never heard before.
So like when it comes to like just like piggybacking
Like
stuff,
people just coming in and piggybacking.
I mean, you can tell like it's like the number one reason why like people come to Kansas rather than Texas when it comes to like piggybacking. Like the Kansas has
Kansas
more,
is one of the worst places to come.
That's what I'm
There's
saying. No,
no taxes or anything.
No, I'm saying like when it comes to piggybacking. That's what I'm saying. Like so, Kansas
Are you
has
saying
definitely-
penny or piggy?
penny. So like
What
they're-
is penny
They're
backing?
living off other people's wages.
That's piggybacking.
Were you saying penny back
this whole time I've been
Holy
saying penny.
shit! I thought you were saying pig.
Okay,
Really?
anyway,
Yeah.
we're
Okay,
gonna
well that's
It doesn't matter. It's the same
retcon, piggyback. Anyway, so piggybacking.
piggyback.
So these people are piggybacking,
Right.
yes, because they're riding piggyback
Right.
on these other people that are doing the work.
Right.
So you think
Kansas definitely has a way. It's easier to get away with it in Kansas than it is Texas because Texas, those people look way more into it just because it's on the border. Those people look way into it of being illegal or legal. So like you don't get away with it as easy down there. You
So-
go to the interstates, and interstates are just like more of like
so? How are they surviving if they're not picking the oranges, not picking the fucking lettuce, not working in the kitchens, not building shit? How are they surviving?
it's the same. Like it's fuck.
Piggybacking.
How?
It's like, dude. It's good. You're good. You're good.
No, I know because
This is
These
this
are
is
like-
basic.
kind of my people, but
No,
not
I get
really.
it. I get
I
it.
think you're just going through like the who, what,
Wait,
where.
I'm sorry. Have you had a college educated motherfucker come in? Yeah, and they didn't
Oh,
ask.
I've had
you
this
that.
talk with many times. Many times.
Like,
Not
how are
just-
they
not
fucking?
just with like Michael.
That's
or
the thing.
anything
Is
else.
like, how are they fucking surviving if they're just fucking like leeching off of the Mexicans that come in and do work,
right.
but they go further in where there's less work for illegal Mexicans? What are they doing? How are they surviving? Because I realize it's,
Children, you can do it off children too.
no,
Like your
you
children.
can't. You cannot survive off of
No,
children.
you can.
You can have an anchor
No, not
child.
like children. Not like children,
No.
like babies and like kids. I'm talking like your kids that have grown up to be adults, like through America, like
How
being
long have
born
they
in
been
America.
So like you have children that are
Born
American
in-
citizens,
right,
and then you
right,
bring in your
right,
parents.
and then they take care of you. Right.
So what's wrong with that?
You mean what's wrong with that?
I mean, these are just old.
If they can't, what? Why wouldn't they
dying
go through the system?
Mexicans
Why wouldn't they
that
go
are-
through the system if like just because like
I guess I don't understand how that's affecting us at all.
I mean it's more people.
Are they taking people's? Yeah, but they're not American citizens, so they're not getting welfare and everything else, right?
Right.
So, and also they're not working because they're old people. So whose jobs are they taking?
Okay.
So who are they impacting except for their own children that are American citizens?
No, that makes sense. Nobody's ever like given
Well,
it to me like that. That makes
Yeah,
sense. That makes sense. That
I
makes
know
sense.
it makes sense.
No, that makes sense. That's what I'm telling you.
space in the old folks' home.
Except
No.
they're not because they have to live with their kids who can't afford to send them
that's
to the
right.
old
No,
folks'
yeah,
home.
Yeah, that's
Right,
yeah.
right.
No, that makes sense. Like,
Well,
I
that's
understand
what
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
I'm trying to fight for him, and you're right.
No, you're fine. No, I completely
Okay.
like.
So like I'm not. Like,
I definitely haven't had anybody come across like.
yeah,
that,
this
so
is
I
like this is
completely
like the
understand.
thing about with me and illegal immigration.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be in this country right now if my grandparents had not come here illegally. Sorry, I'm technically legal.
I mean,
I'm
to
an
be
anchor
fair,
baby.
a lot of population illegally happened when
I'm an anchor
All the white
baby.
people.
everything happened.
Anyway,
No,
so like.
but
Not even my grandparents.
very
My
true.
grandfather came here to
very
build the
true,
fucking
like-
railroads.
Immigration was a major problem before it is now. Like it was.
And
it was
honestly,
already
it went from a
problem.
point where it's like, send us fucking immigrants. We don't have enough.
people. Yeah.
To a point where it was like, hey, fuck you and your goddamn immigrants because you're not white. They went from being like, fuck the Irish to being like, Irish are technically white.
See, I brought up the Irish the one time.
So it's like, it's just gone from like, it's shifted from like,
Right.
Yeah.
is this like, do we not want immigrants or do we not want
I wish
British?
I could remember like every.
Or the Irish.
Right. Yeah.
Or brown people.
Yeah.
Or the Chinamen.
been
No
a-
offense, Chinamen.
So I'm
But, like,
definitely, I'm
it's,
definitely
like,
more
little
the person to
things.
like sit and think of like a topic.
Yeah.
So like you would have to catch me again, like where I've actually sat
Outside.
and like talk. Yeah. Catch me
How about
outside.
that? Anyway,
I
like,
definitely like, but I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying.
my
but, like,
thing
off the top
about
of
it
my
is
head-
like when it comes to like fucking illegal Mexicans, a lot of them, my people came here illegally, obviously. Now we live here. What's up? Fuck you, white America. Anyway, A lot of illegal Mexicans come here and they fucking pick produce.
I got my argument. God damn it. I got my argument.
That's like
Well,
their
we're still
fucking
on.
job.
No, it's not produce. So, like, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Hit me with
like,
it.
like you're saying, I'm okay with,
Having
like,
shit jobs.
like the Mexicans and stuff like that come here to like better their lives and stuff. Like even the people that aren't like on like welfare and stuff like that. Like that's
None of
that's
them.
technically
You
like,
know, none of them
of
are on
them.
welfare,
okay.
right?
Like no, I'm saying like some
They
like,
can't be on welfare.
okay. Either way, I'm saying
That's
like
like not a
people. Like the Mexicans or immigrants or whatever, it doesn't have to be Mexicans. Immigrants in general,
Guatemalans. Nobody
just
likes
immigrants in
Guatemalans.
general that are here, and then like it's the part that like this is the argument. The part that goes to the crime part, like the part that they have to be. Yeah, so that's I remember now. Yeah.
What,
You always lose
the
this argument,
immigrants,
though.
the migrant immigrants causing crimes.
I wouldn't say that it's a migrant. I definitely feel that we are the ones who produce, and that's the reason why we have so many immigrants that like bring like that do our dirty work for us. I definitely agree with that. I can definitely say that like the people, American people, definitely look at these people as weakness and say, hey, we can make them do our work for us, and then if they get caught, guess what? That's one less problem for like without us. I can definitely agree with that, but the fact that those people have to turn to that problem, like. I definitely feel like, why would you turn to that problem rather than just going through the process?
Do you want me to?
What is the difference?
learning.
Do you want me to
Because
explain?
that wasn't his stance before. Because we definitely had this argument like 2 or 3 times on the podcast. And before it was just like, fuck them all. Like not fuck, but like the criminals. Like, and like, did the whole, all right, so out of 100 people, if you took 100 immigrants, like one of them is going to be like that criminal guy compared to like the 99. But you're going to judge the 99 for that one because like they're the worst. They're like the person standing out the most. And so from there, it's definitely grown.
Right. I told you, I'm very like I'm saying, like I'm
That's
open-minded.
grown a lot,
right?
but you're on your way.
Okay,
That's
well,
good.
we don't have
That's
to
the
say,
whole
like, I'm
reason why
transitioning,
I like to bring this up.
It was human outside, but like,
But
So here's the thing about criminology.
right.
Have you taken any criminology courses?
No, but I
Did you
took,
take-
I
did you
took
take
sociology and I
justice?
took psychology for 3 years.
Similar, very similar.
Yeah.
They like all kind of integrate into each
Yeah.
other. So like fucking. Here's the thing. Here's a very interesting thing about a lot of crime that happens in America. It is race on race. So you have black on black crime, Mexican on Mexican crime, American on American. Well, obviously American. We're all Americans. White on white crime. You know that kind of shit.
Right. I get what you're saying.
It's like all the same thing. So when you see this shit that's like sensationalized, where this immigrant came into the country,
Right.
and
That's,
murdered
that's
a
what I'm saying.
student
Like the image
from
itself-
Iowa.
No, that's what I'm saying. The image
From
itself
Iowa, no
is a
less.
very. It's almost like
Oh,
a. It's more ethical as like say a drug dealer, as a white drug dealer,
Yeah.
business wise, to be like. You're gonna push my drugs for me because you're Mexican, and because like if you get caught, guess what? You don't get caught, and you lead to me. You get deported. Like that's 100% ethical as a businessman, as a drug dealer.
I will say
rather
this:
than-
I've never known a drug dealer that was white
I don't know drug dealers. I don't do drugs.
and had. I don't either. Of course not. Why would I ever do drugs? Drugs are bad, kids. I've never known a white drug dealer that fucking was like had Mexicans working under him.
But you understand the bigger
That's
It
picture
was
that I'm getting.
generally.
But you get
I mean,
the,
I feel like you're thinking of
Mexicans
the
like,
mafia,
you're gonna
right?
sell my
so
shit
get
because
into the
I'm
bigger picture
fucking
that I'm
cartel.
get into the bigger picture that I'm talking with. Like that's what I'm talking about. I'm
Talking about
like,
the Mexican
But the
cartel.
cartel cocksucker.
Cartels are bad.
Edible.
Yeah,
Yes,
the cartel
obviously.
cocksuckers are bad, but that's like saying the fucking Italians are bad or fucking.
But because
black
of that
people are
image,
bad,
it definitely.
what
plays
about
like,
the Aryan fucking Brotherhood?
it's a
'Cause they're-
part of that image
they sell
parts off
meth.
a success story to people, which puts them down that path. Get rid of that
They all
path.
do though.
all
Like,
of them do.
Bringing up the Aryan Brotherhood, right? So they're probably all fucking in here for most part.
They
are all
sell
probably
meth.
American.
Yeah, but that's not the bigger picture. The bigger
They're white
picture.
American. No, that's a
Yeah,
same
no,
that's
no,
same.
no, no,
No,
no,
but that's the same
no, no,
picture.
no. Okay, I understand
If
why.
you grow
I
up
understand what I
fucking
just said. So
poor-
like now I'm not getting into more or less where I
Yeah.
stand. I'm more or less just like talking about like my just like choosing. I'm definitely not like making an argument of where I stand. It's definitely probably more along the lines of like where you guys stand. This is literally just me like you're saying.
I'm super
of, like, learning.
socialist, so I don't know.
It's literally just a matter of me like trying to figure out. So like
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like it's definitely not the bigger
I
picture.
gotta smoke though.
You're
so
good.
I'm gonna.
No, right here you're good. You're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
Time to get switched to
can't.
TOS, pretty sure.
But like, so like I'm talking about like that's definitely not the bigger pictures of like getting rid of like people like that. The bigger picture is definitely more or less like just getting rid of like illegals in general, right? We don't have like a focused standpoint.
I disagree. I don't think the problem is the illegals. I think it's the culture.
Of them.
Because, don't say them. That's like saying, hey, I don't think that fried chicken is bad. I think it's the culture of them.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Black people that like fried chicken. That's racist. Anyway, the point is, like, you have these people coming in to the country, and look at how other countries deal with crime and punishment. And I'm not saying all other countries. I'm saying, like, the other, like, westernized countries. Look at fucking Europe.
Yeah.
It's not focused on punitive shit, right?
Right, because they've progressed further.
Yeah, they're like, let's rehabilitate.
They've progressed.
Let's bring them back. This guy, like, human life intrinsically has value to some people. To me-ish. Depends. But, like, we shouldn't be sitting there and being like, a murderer is a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
There's things that go along with that, but like fucking, if a guy gets caught selling drugs, should he spend the rest of his fucking life in prison? I don't think so.
Probably.
I think you should fucking send him to a place where he can fucking learn a trade, be rehabilitated for his shitty actions.
You can learn many shit. You can get through with degrees like way less than actual college shit.
There are also private prisons that people are profiting off of, though, and so not all of them.
Right. I understand that.
It's not like in the fucking Netherlands where they're like, hey, we're gonna fucking make you a fucking better member of society.
Yeah, I understand that.
So it's one of those things where like we gotta better our prison system. Once we do that, and once we deal with a bunch of other shit, we start dealing with these cultural issues. Like we've got illegals coming here and selling drugs, and they're raping people and murdering people
and sex trafficking.
Just like Americans are raping people and murdering people and selling drugs and sex trafficking, because that's just a fucking.
Do you think
culture
that because we
here.
live here though that we know more about like what our country does rather than Europe? Because like, granted, we know like. Because we live here, we just can see because of it's like it's in our faces all the time with like our business, our stuff like that. You think we were to grow up and live in Europe that it would be the same, like, you know, those same like ideas or concepts in general, like with like areas or something like that. Like, granted, Europe is very like the way they, you know, catty corner like every fucking town, country, shit like that. Like it's very.
In my experience with, and I have very limited experience. I spent a year in fucking Tokyo. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But I met fucking Brits and all them, and they're like, you know, I don't understand why Americans do this and this and this. Like, the healthcare was a big thing. They're like, how can you guys just be okay with that? Like, how can you be okay with people dying on the streets from treatable diseases? They're like, how can you, like, are you, like, there's guns everywhere. Why are you okay with guns being fucking everywhere? Everybody has a fucking gun, which, like, when it comes to that, I'm a borderline motherfucker. Because I love guns.
Yeah.
I fucking love guns. They're fucking awesome. But at the same time, I don't think everybody should be able to buy one. I think there should be some fucking checks to make sure some crazy fucking cocksuckers and
there are.
But there are.
Yeah, there are.
Not in Kansas.
I mean, yeah, you can go. We have gun shows, so
no, yeah, go to a fucking gun show.
Yeah, I mean that's a very big.
And a
Kansas is like literally like the furthest one behind out of everybody.
No, we're not.
Like
Texas is there.
We are absolutely not.
Texas definitely has.
We're absolutely not. You can go just about anywhere in the U.S. except for the coasts and just buy a gun.
Like their background check is technically your social, and as long as you have anything like marked on your social.
But I think there's a lot of things that should go into it.
That's like the bigger thing. Like you go buy a gun at Walmart, like that's literally all they ask for is like your social, your ID number.
They don't
your ID number
to
like point out identification of who you are. It literally has nothing to do with the background check. Your identification number is literally just to, like make sure who you say you are, and then like the social is like as long as there's no marks against your social, like you can buy a gun.
But I mean, like I get buying guns. I get it. Like people like to hunt. People want to support their shit. Whatever. What's this? There's a paragraph.
Yeah, hang on.
It's fucking paragraphs.
This is from Be Hard to Kill. He says, every time I've been in an extended stay in Europe, I pretend to be Canadian.
Everybody
does that.
When I was in fucking Tokyo, I was in an after hours bar one night. And fucking, it was like 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's like after hours in Tokyo.
Yeah.
So
Early
like
hours.
I'm there with my fucking French buddy, a bunch of Dutch motherfuckers, a guy from fucking Denmark because that's
Dude, a lot
thing.
of people come from Denmark. Denmark's
But
actually
fucking-
like
there's
major
people in
tourists.
Denmark.
Like
What the
people
fuck?
leave
I
Denmark
had
all the time.
I had a fucking lady come up to me and she's like fucking getting shitty with me because like I had met this German fucking this big fucking German dude, like tubby guy, and he had been taking pictures and they were like, hey, you can't
They
take
got you,
pictures
Matt.
in here. What?
No, Matt said he has to go to bed, but he wants his little point to be shared. So
Okay,
go on.
so like this fucking big, he's a fat German dude, not an attractive motherfucker, and this fucking he was taking pictures, and so it was a fucking Canadian lady that was like fucking bitching to the bouncers about him, and they're like, hey, you're not allowed to take any pictures in here. And so like I was talking to him, and he's like, yeah, they told me I can't take pictures. I don't know what the big deal is. I'm just trying to put them up, like show people what nightlife is like. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. And then like she was just like ended up passing out on one of the couches, which was totally cool there. There was tons of people passed out. It was no big deal. But this lady comes up to me, this Canadian broad, and she comes up and she's like, that's fucking disgusting. I don't understand why they let these people in here like this. And I'm like, hey, dude, we're all just trying to have a good time. She's like, oh yeah, where the fuck are you from? And I'm like, I'm from America. And she's like, yeah, maybe don't let that get around. And then she told her fucking friends that I was an American, and all these people just shit on me all fucking morning.
yeah.
And these people are like, you're a fucking American? Fuck you, dude. When I was there, they were having protests against America because they were talking about changing the fucking Japanese fucking constitution, letting them fucking like sell their fucking military shit, right? They're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So fucking, they're like, they would fucking see people leaving the fucking train station, be like, white devil, white devil, white devil, and it's like, are you fucking getting? It's all these old Japanese dudes.
Yeah, and Kuntuocha.
I almost got into a fucking fight one night because a fucking Japanese dude was like, hey, you fucking foreign pieces of shit don't belong in my country. Here's the kicker. We were sitting in a fucking Burger King. And I was super fucked up that night, and like, dude was getting me froggy. And I was like, let's fight. And then he didn't fight me,
Fair enough.
which is good. He probably knew.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
You would have beat my ass.
I'm not being racist.
All right.
Japanese people know how to fight.
So, first of all, let me say Matt's thing. He says, you gotta go to sleep, but I want this to be shared. If a human being goes through hell to try to give themselves a better life, to get away from all the things, poverty, crime, cartel, etc., that he is then inherently suspected of upon arrival, don't assume he or she is immediately a threat to believe all illegals are a problem is beyond ignorant. That's his thing. You can't rope them all into
We're
it.
not all bad.
No, and
My
not
people-
even most.
No, I mean,
My
there's
people
definitely
came
a
here
fine line
illegally.
where you can tell of like,
Even those people that are doing that, most of them aren't bad. They're like, I'm doing this for my family.
They're trying to make money
or whatever. Yeah,
And I mean, how's that different than people
I would
that...
have to know the reason of why.
Here's
why
the
were
thing.
they not able to go through the process?
Here's an important thing.
Tell me the reason why they're not able to go through the process, and I would.
I mean, maybe
would
they
find
How
a
were-
is
better
that different
understanding.
than people that are here, that were born here, that do the same shit
Right.
that we have interacted with?
Why don't
How
we
is
get rid
that
of them?
different?
Right.
If we
I
got
don't-
rid of
I don't
all
really
of
like
them,
the character,
sure.
like it
That we
matters,
like.
stuff
Like, they're people that we like.
I 100% like. I agree with the character. It's just a matter of like when it comes to reason of why like not go through the process, whether it be a struggle or not a struggle. Like I understand. Like I want to know the reasoning of why not do that, rather than like why you chose to do it illegally, what we call illegally.
For sure, be hard.
Go through that and tell me,
Honestly.
and then like
Short.
depending on your reason, like I will 100% be like, yo, okay.
See, my thing is like fucking America.
So that means you yourself have to go meet everybody.
No, I'm saying like, but there are a lot of people for some reason that just like avoid going through that process.
Yeah.
Because it's long. I get it. It's long, it's stupid, and it's fucking like ridiculous. I get that. I 100% get that. But if you think about America in general, like America in general, the way even our education system is long, it's ridiculous, it's fucking out there, and it's way different than any other system. But guess what? People still go through it because we have a main goal in sight, which is to be successful. And guess what? That whole part going through that journey, all the resources that we need to succeed that journey are given to us. The people that don't decide to do that, guess what? They fail. They don't go to college. They don't do all these other things. There are many things. It's just America's way of doing things that they're like, why? Why are you not doing it? Because everybody else is trying to, or whether or not they aren't trying to do the same thing.
I feel like that's a bad perspective to have on the way America's running right now.
I understand.
Because now you have to understand, it took 9 years for me to get my degree. Do you know why that is?
Just because of how it's set up. Literally.
That's how it's set up.
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, and I get that.
You have your goals set up.
Yeah.
But you can't do it.
100%, and I agree. That and I've told him I agree that that's fucking stupid. I agree 100% that that's stupid, and I don't believe that that's how it should be. But I'm very certain, because if this is where I live, that that's just a matter of how it's going to be, and it's not going to change. If it was going to change, why didn't it change so long ago?
It was different. It was totally fucking different. Okay, so let me lay this.
This is good because I don't know. I'm not like a historian on fucking like all this kind of shit.
Right. But this is fucking, because I got shit from my family about fucking taking 9 years to do my degree.
Right.
Why couldn't I work and fucking pay for my fucking college and all this shit? My brother went to K-State, and fucking at the time that he was going, it was $60 a credit hour. You know what?
It's a little much. A little much. I'm joking. I know.
I was gonna say, holy fucking shit.
I know.
Do you know what it costs?
Yes.
At WSU now?
Yes.
It's like $280.
Plus you have the
hour.
other stupid fees for their expansion. Yeah.
So my brother was able to work his way through college, and he was the last person that I've known to be able to do that. Yeah. Besides people that have just had it handed to them. And I'm not saying that's a bad
right
thing.
now, outside.
Huh?
Really? That's the only person. Your brother's the only person who worked through that shit.
Yes, he's the last person I've known.
I guess we were different classes, so I would say 90% of my class, that's their story.
From
well, I was 2014, so I don't know what class.
KU, K-State, that.
90. I would say 75% of my friends went to a university, and 25 went to community.
Okay, and the 75%,
you're like your brother.
They were able to get minimum wage jobs.
Right, and work through college and pay for
bullshit. I say that's absolutely fucking bullshit.
On top of the FAFSA shit?
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's
you know how much my brother earned when he was done?
Go for
about $4,000.
He had or
owed to the government.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty on top of where most of my friends are.
That is absolutely horseshit. I guarantee you, my buddy Tyler, who is a fucking engineer,
and my buddy Jared, who's a programmer for go for it.
Who paid for his college though? Because if it was his FAFSA on top of that,
him, yeah, he's taking it. He just took out a student loan this year too.
So did he get a bunch of grants or what?
No.
Because
the motherfucker was not that smart. He wasn't
I didn't. No, you don't even have to be smart. You just have to be old enough.
No,
because the first grant
he just went to an internship down in Arkansas, but they didn't pay for anything school wise.
They didn't pay for anything.
No, they paid for his housing. They paid for housing. They paid for. I'd have to ask him on top of that. They paid for housing and they paid for the move to down there. But the move down there, they literally underpaid him.
Did they give him an hourly wage though?
Well, while he was down there.
Yeah.
For the internship while he was down there.
And that's how my buddy Tyler was. He made $20 an hour.
Yeah, and he made 24.
And I made minimum wage.
Okay. And so you're saying that's
so
the difference.
If you are working 40 hours a week making minimum wage, you can't pay for college. Period.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
So you're saying $7.25 minimum wage.
Yeah.
Okay, then I understand what you're saying. I thought you were saying minimum being under 10 or 10.
No.
Because I definitely feel like that's the
median. I'm saying the actual federal minimum wage.
Yeah, no, obviously you can't.
It's impossible.
Everybody knows you can't. Yeah, everybody knows.
It's 100% impossible.
100%. I agree with you there. I thought you were saying the median, minimum wage being you could definitely agree with me saying that now a medium wage.
Do you mean minimum wage or do you mean a living wage?
Both. I feel like they both.
They're not. Do you know what the minimum wage is right now? $7.25. Do you know what a living wage is?
10.
No.
I definitely feel 10.
Can you live off of $400 a week?
I can. Definitely can.
Really?
I can.
Yeah. I could.
I wish I could.
Well,
but
we
I've
have
got
different.
I've got boatloads of student
Go through your
loans.
shit. Okay, student loan.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that shit.
So yeah, I had to take out a shit ton of loans because my parents didn't make enough money to pay for my college, but they made too much money for me to get anything in loans. So I had terrible fucking loans all through college. That's why I dropped out. That's why I was working at fucking Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Because fucking that was the only way I could fucking survive. I'd work until 3 o'clock in the morning. I had class at fucking 8 a.m.
Damn it, I name dropped again. I just fucking realized
And it's
that.
like,
Oh yeah.
you know, what the fuck is the fucking point? And then they expect people to fucking sit there and work their way
Right,
out
and
of
they do,
it.
and I
It's
definitely
like,
agree that like when it comes to like educational system or the way like we deal with that, I definitely agree that it should be different.
see, that's fucked. But beyond that, so fucking, how much does a head of lettuce cost?
$1.20.
Okay. Do you know why it costs $1.25?
Because of the work produced and all that, just the way like a business works in general with having to pay its workers.
Yeah. Do you know who those workers are?
Obviously,
Illegal Mexicans.
most. You can't say all.
Well, I'm gonna say 98%, because you gotta
It's
have
definitely
the
a big leap
you gotta have the overseers.
because you have the. I would say depending on like what side of the U.S. because the lettuce doesn't just grow in like one part of.
Right, but
So
how much of our lettuce comes from where?
I wouldn't know.
Most of southern U.S., depending on when, and then the rest of it comes
Seasonal,
from
right?
Mexico, Central and
Right,
South
import,
America.
yeah. Rather
Like
than,
then lettuce is just one example.
right.
A lot of the produce that you and I enjoy, and I love produce. Here's my main thing with illegal immigration. I am for illegal immigration because you've got people that come to this country that want to fucking work, and they bust their fucking asses, and they're picking lettuce, they're picking oranges, all this kind of shit, so that they can give us produce at a price that you and I can afford.
Yeah.
I don't have to eat canned bullshit. I can fucking eat fresh produce because some fucking Mexican picked it. Beyond that, their kids that they have here, yeah, they keep them in this country, but guess what? Those motherfuckers,
Grow up knowing how to work because of their family.
they know how to fucking work. They want to fucking do better. They don't
Right.
want to pick oranges their
I
whole
agree.
fucking life. So they go to fucking college, they do all their shit, and they bust their fucking asses to get somewhere. I'm kind of that generation.
So you
not
can't
quite,
say
'cause
that
I'm a lazy piece of shit.
you can't say that like percentage is like 100%.
It's not
The
100%.
thing, right? So
it's
take
absolutely
that.
not.
So if you take that population with the immigration and you take that 3%, I'll go low. And you take that 3%. That 3% is still pretty big
No, it's not.
of the amount of immigration. Yeah, it is.
Let's say you have 1 million people.
That's why
What's-
it's such a big talked about
off
thing.
the top of your head, what's 3%
I don't-
of 1 million people?
3% of a million.
Yeah,
Zeros.
it's about 3,000.
Thousands, so 3,000 or 30.
And what's the population in the U.S.?
Don't know.
A lot fucking more than
Well, obviously, that's
Right.
why it's a low percentage.
So, like, fucking, that's the thing is, like, fucking, you can look at it and you say, like, if you just, like, saw 3,000 people, yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Good shit, my dude.
But if you spread them all over the fucking country, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, that does not matter, especially considering how many
400 million
So when
roughly.
it, so like
400
when
million people.
in the
So
US.
when it affects states independently, though, like those states independently,
How many
that-
states are being so affected?
I'm not like I'm not. I feel
Like,
like,
that's the
I feel like
thing.
you think I'm trying to argue with you. I'm literally just like asking questions, like more or less progressive questions
Right.
to like understanding. Like that's more or less. I'm not trying to argue with you. So
Right, go ahead.
Don't
go ahead.
like.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
not,
good.
I'm not trying to make it a thing, but
right. Like I just like I can tell like the way you're.
This is
coming,
a hot topic with
Right,
me.
I can feel like you're
apologize.
coming at me like.
I'm not trying
This
to like
motherfucker's
attack you.
arguing with me. I'm
No,
I'm
no.
definitely more or less trying to understand. I'm
Okay,
definitely
but yeah,
more
like,
or less. Like,
what-
I get
what
what
were you
you're
saying?
saying,
What were
and
you
I
saying?
100%. I'm just trying to more or less understand, like, rather than just be like, he's right. I'm going to agree with him. Like, that's not.
Right.
That's not just like how.
So go ahead.
I think so.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I would definitely say like when it affects like states independently, though, like you can't say like there are definitely like because I'm really big on like 100%. Like if there was something better, like do it 100%. But there's a reason why it's not being done. And that's why people think a certain way. Like that's just the matter of how it is.
Right.
It's because if it was that easy, then boom,
there's
we
an
would
easy
do it
way
that
and
way.
there's a hard way.
Right. We would do it that way. Like if it was that fucking simple, it would be done.
Now let me tell you something that I don't tell very many people. So my fucking dad, when I was growing up, not even when I was growing up. This is before I was growing up. So my dad was a fucking Mexican, living on the north side of town. He was born to a fucking illegal and a technical resident. And fucking he grew up fucking rough. Real fucking rough. He was a shady cocksucker. And his friends were all shady fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where he was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah.
And so you got me and my siblings. And we were brought up to where we grew up in that environment with all these shady cocksuckers.
Yeah.
And we're like, there is a better way. Because this is how my dad had to live. But by living like that, he gave me this opportunity. Because he didn't have any other choice.
Right.
So he lived like this, and that gave me this opportunity to do a little better. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking do my shit. And we moved up. We've done pretty fucking good so far.
Yeah.
And he's got friends that are fucking dead now.
Is your dad went through the process then of being, or was he born here?
He was a fucking anchor kid, dude.
So he was born here.
Yeah, he was born here. But still, he's born to fucking illegals.
That's okay. I'm 100% okay with that, though. That's what I said earlier. That
is not what you said. That's exactly the opposite of what you said.
No, I said, like, I get that.
I feel like we're going to have to go back at some point.
I definitely
I thought you said that, like, the fucking anchor babies and shit were not good.
No, I definitely was saying, like, I get, like, that people are, like they come over and they have babies here, and, like, those babies are born into the system, like, blah, blah, that's, like, whatever. And then it's the people not doing something. I was saying that's how they survive is because of the people like that. That's what I was saying. That's where I said that. I said that's how they get by is surviving.
That sounds familiar. I have had a few drinks.
Yeah, that's where I said that. I said that people get by on surviving on the kids that are born here and raised up, and that's how they get by. Granted, like
I'm not gonna say.
Granted, I understand. Like they move their family in for the better, and that's like definitely like fuck me. I want them to do better. Yo, if that's what I had to do, I would 100% do that because I'm all about helping others and fucking myself. Like, I'm down. That's my mentality.
I'm not going to say it's like they fucking move in with hoping their kids will fucking do
great,
shit.
Right.
It's like they fucking move in and they fucking provide a life that they can.
Right.
And then the kids are like, fucking, hey, this sucks.
This for me.
Let's do it. I mean, my dad didn't get his fucking degree until he was in his 30s.
Right.
And fucking, I was a little kid then. And, you know, fucking since then, I went to his fucking graduation, for fuck's sake.
It's great.
It's like,
loved it.
No, he's fucking, he owes as much as I do, except he went to a private college fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, if he doesn't pay it, what happens?
Nothing. If I don't pay it, they come out.
Yeah, I know you. That's why I said if he doesn't.
But what I'm saying is he went to a private college 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I owe just as much as he does.
Right. And I
20 years fucking later. Anyway, the real point is like fucking. So the thing is, when it comes to America,
well, great.
I'm not even going to say that anymore.
I wouldn't either. It's a very hard argument.
America was a fucking wonderful place at one point.
And I've said that. That's literally why I stand in the standpoint of like saying that I'm with Republicans, because I 100% believe that. And I 100% believe that we've done things great before. It's just a matter of there are so many fucking problems that how do you not get inflicted with like views or anything like that you believe in? Like even just now, like me sitting here and talking, like 100%, like I can see where you're standing, right? Mm-hmm. Like confliction is such a hard thing just because of literally there's so many different people that agree with so many different things that like I could agree with you 100%, but I could still like have my understanding of what I want to happen just because it's just like it's what I want. Like what I want 100% is going to inflict on like what my idea or what my opinion is going to be. Doesn't matter that that's what happening in the U.S. or anything, or what's happening in current history, what's happened in the past history of the 10 years. Like what I want can be completely different than what is happening, and does not mean like what the future is going to impede on what I want. Like it's just what I want. I want the world to be exactly like how it was in the past, and which puts me in like a Republican standpoint because that's what it is. That is Republican. Republican is
No, I completely disagree
we
with
were
that.
founded on Republican.
But the Republicans back then were Democrats.
The Republicans back then were Democrats.
Used to be.
Really? I told you that one of the last.
And the Democrats used to be
Really
Republicans.
drunk, yeah.
They totally flipped.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, after World War II, the Democrats, or not World War II, I'm sorry, after the Civil War, the Democrats were the pro-slavery, pro-fucking, we make our own fucking money, fuck everybody, blah, 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 blah. And the Republicans were the ones that were like, hey, yo, this is a republic, Everybody should have a say.
Okay.
And then as time went on, when like let's say FDR,
Yeah.
that's my boy.
Everybody's,
I fucking love FDR.
most people's. Like,
Now you know he was a Democrat, right?
yeah, I'm saying like
You know
most
that
people
he
that like run
founded-
into.
You know that 90% of the socialism in this country that makes life the way it is for you and I, the public parks, the
Yeah.
fucking Social Security, everything,
Yeah, was FDR.
is because of FDR.
Yeah.
He was a fucking Democrat.
Yeah, my dad talks about that. Like, I think he has talked about it. I wouldn't say he like talks about it like, all the time. But
So
I
like
definitely think-
fucking my thing is, and this is why I have a problem with the DNC. Now, Bernie's the reason I have a problem with the DNC, but it goes back further than that. FDR had a fucking vice president.
Yeah.
When he was running after FDR, and this is when what's his fucking tits, Eisenhower,
Sounds right.
the cocksucker that dropped the bombs on fucking Japan.
Yeah.
Which I'm
Wheelchair
sorry.
bitch.
I don't give a shit what anybody fucking says. There's no goddamn reason we should have ever fucking dropped nuclear bombs on anybody.
Can't agree.
The reason
Well,
the reason that we did it
we knew that they were coming.
was to fucking flex nuts with
We
Russia.
were flexing, yeah. We were definitely,
Definitely.
flexing. Like we could have.
I mean, there's no.
We could have.
As a person,
them.
as a person, like
Or-
I 100%, like when it comes to Pearl Harbor, like we knew they were coming. Like no matter how far they flew into
Right,
the radar
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
like the
Yeah,
choice
yeah.
was made to wait until after the attack, so we had reason to attack again, just
I
so we could
definitely
be
also
like,
believe that,
bitch,
but-
come back.
But the
we
whole
were
reason
flexing.
was-
we
Yes.
could have went to war
Yes.
with them, and
No,
Russia
we were
was
at war with them
communist.
already for territory.
no, that's the, we
No.
were not at war with them. We were in
For
isolation.
territory.
Well,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
what do you
we
mean
were in
war? So
isolation.
war
We were in
is a very
isolation.
war would be a bit, yeah.
we went
okay,
to
war
war
would
with
be a very
Japan
big
because
term.
of fucking Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, that's
war
what
would be a
brought
very
us
big
into
term.
war.
But when it comes
But-
to like, we were already in consolation over territory. We were already in consolation terms over territory, trying to fight for islands and shit like that.
The whole thing with fucking Japan was, so we were like, hey, you got to give up your fucking emperor, and they're like, we don't want to do that. We're not gonna fucking make him like the thing, but he can be like a total figurehead. And then Eisenhower's like, here's the thing: Russia is communist. We are not. We got to show Russia that fucking, even though they're our allies.
Like this, so this is his mentality of thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
I
his
got you.
mentality. He's like,
Okay, I got you.
we're Americans. We are not fucking communists. We have to show them that we fucking mean business. Nuke fucking Japan. So Japan is like, you don't have another one. Russia was also like, they don't have another one.
Yeah.
So we dropped another one to show Russia. It wasn't even about Japan at that point.
It was just more of less
Because-
like show it, like making the ally.
Yeah, it was about us being like, hey, fuck
We
you,
have the
Russia.
bigger
If
guy.
you
Making
fuck with
the
us,
ally.
it wasn't even an
Making
ally.
the ally.
Ally.
Convincing them?
More than the
No.
ally, we were being like, we are better than you.
Yeah, it was like, Russia,
Right,
if
so
you
it's like-
fuck with us,
okay.
we'll fucking nuke you.
Yeah, like we'll do this to you.
Okay.
And the thing,
No.
ooh, that was spicy.
Yeah.
No, because that was the thing. They were like,
No,
yes.
spicy fart. Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But
I definitely
the
don't
thing
think we would have
was-
done that to them.
because Japan was
At the
like,
time,
hey,
yeah, 100%.
No, I don't think so.
it's
I
not
don't think
about
we would
what
have straight on went
We had just got out of
No.
World War I, where Russia was also against us.
right.
No, in
that.
World War One, Russia was still doing the fucking shit with the Bolsheviks and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the revolution.
Okay.
And that's when the communists were taking over. But we were like, we're not going to have any fucking communists, so fucking, hey, Russia, we can do this shit. Don't fuck with us. And
Showing our independence,
at that point, Japan was just kind of like,
like we can take care of ourselves.
we were like, fucking, hey, Japan, we're going to do this because we kind of have a reason. But really, we want to show Russia that we can fuck them if we need to. Because they weren't our allies.
Why do you think something like that hasn't happened now? Do you think the world has progressed rather than
What, with the
past-
nukes?
Like, so like last big thing you could say obviously was like when it comes to like a major thing on America being 9/11. I would say on top of my head, besides like school shootings, besides or not
The
school
government made 9/11 happen.
I can agree.
That was totally the fucking government, dude.
I can. Have you lose
I
change?
believe it.
You a lose change fan?
I mean, I believe it.
Have you seen
No.
lose change?
No, I just
Netflix,
fucking,
Loose
I
Change.
strongly
Dude,
believe
so
that
good.
was fucking like, really? They're gonna crash 3 planes into our shit? And the one that
The building that's like off to the left has
let's-
nothing to do with anything. Also decides to go down.
I was talking about fucking the Pentagon and the 2 towers, but the third building, yeah.
yeah. Nobody even knows there's a third.
It was a conspiracy. Anyway, the point is,
My name's
fucking-
Alex Jones.
D-bomb. The thing is, like, fucking, when it comes to that kind of shit, like,
Right.
we're not, like look at fucking MK Ultra and shit. We're not any better than anybody else.
See, this is the reason why I don't like politics. It's to last forever. We could have talked about it.
It's awful. Like
It's
fucking
terrible, dude.
America is like.
It's a thing that tears us apart.
That's the thing. That's what people fucking want. That's what the people in
It's
fucking
not what I
power
want.
I know it's not what you want. It's not what I want.
I'm 100% about like just literally learning. Like, what can we do? Like, literally, like let's learn. Let's learn
Yeah.
together and fucking progress.
This is
I'm
the thing.
100% for that.
Here's the fucking thing.
I'm also
So
about keeping shit like
you've got these people with the fucking money.
right.
You've got the rest of us.
Yeah.
The people with the money want to pit us against each other. So that, like, you're saying you're a fucking Republican.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not a Republican.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking bicker about this.
Yeah.
Day and night. Same with me and any fucking.
Well, I feel like
Trump
I'm not
supporter
like
and
every
anybody
other
else.
Republican. Other Republicans would definitely be able to
We're
like.
similar.
Okay, fuck you. Okay, let's go.
Anyway, the point is, like, fucking.
There's more people. There's the people. On
If you
Democrats'
find
side, too,
reasons to
of-
pit
Right.
people against each other, like fucking, you've got welfare takers and non-welfare takers. You've got the employed and the unemployed. You've got the Republicans and the Democrats. You've got the blacks and the whites. You've got the browns and the yellows and everything.
Right. There's so
It's
much.
like everybody is fighting against each other while
We
these
just be
people
like,
with the
"Why
fucking
can't we
cash.
be friends?"
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. Is like fucking.
right.
What people don't understand is like it's not.
Why don't they understand?
It's
Why?
not-
Why?
it's
not
not-
a hard thing to
It's
understand.
not you against me.
Right, I understand. We understand that. Why
It's
is it? Why is it
us
so hard for other people to understand?
Against the fucking people with the fucking money.
What is the barrier? What is the barrier that we need to break down?
Money.
Take down money. Do you really think it was? Put us both on a fucking island, and there's no fucking money.
Yeah, it's easier that way. But that's not
The
how the
barrier's
world
still
works.
there. The barrier is 100%
Do you want to
still
live
there.
on an island?
The
It doesn't
way that
matter.
the
It's just
fucking
No,
world
put-
works.
put
No,
the-
because
put
it's
it in the
unrealistic,
concept.
is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
It's not.
No,
The
it
thing
is.
is-
It's not.
It
Put
is.
us in a restart situation to where
But
we
how do we
restart.
get
yeah, no, you get
So we
to
gotta
restart
nuke
the
everyone.
So
what do you
okay,
do?
so
You
we
nuke
get to
everybody,
this
yeah.
Yeah.
so we get to this situation no matter what. What is the factor?
Money. Now it's
Currency
fucking,
not being a thing. So you're saying currency?
So then you're good.
Currency developed no matter what. Yes, currency develops no matter what because obviously there's stuff that people.
Everybody has
Yeah, no,
currency.
currency develops no matter what. So we get rid of currency and that just fucking solves all of our
No,
problems.
it doesn't because then something
So
else.
there's
will
another
be
barrier. So there's
Yeah.
another barrier.
What
will be
happens
that
when it's
barrier.
fucking water? What happens when it's food? The people
It's
that
still
have
a
food, the
currency in
people
that
that have
factor.
water.
In that factor, it's still a
Exactly.
currency. Right. Okay. So we get rid of currency. And we get rid of what people want.
When
mean,
everybody
we get rid of what
has-
people want and need. We get rid of people what ego. We get rid of ego.
That is probably impossible.
That's what people
the
want and
thing.
need. We all want something. We all need something. That's ego. That's 100%.
That's
I
the
do
thing.
something because I want you to feel this way towards me. That's ego. 100%.
It could be like, I want food. That's not ego.
Yeah, it is.
that's
I'm
a-
selfish. I'm
that's just
100% selfish. It's
instinct.
That's a
ego.
necessity.
No, that's like if you're
No
gonna.
matter what, how much
It's-
food I
it's-
get.
Here's the
It's-
thing. Here's the thing.
It's selfish if you have a bunch of food and you're like, nah, I want all the food.
Yeah.
But if you're just,
Fuck.
Because then you
like,
use it as a
I'm
bartering
fucking
chip.
hungry.
But
I
the
just
thing
want-
is-
That currency. I'm saying get
Here's
rid
the
of
thing,
currency. What do
and
we
this
do?
is gonna make me sound like a total fucking.
We'll see. We'll see.
Communist
maybe we
piece of
maybe we
shit.
don't.
But the thing is, when everybody has all the food they need, which
We never
I'm
will.
sorry, but this country, our one country, can provide all the food for the entire fucking world.
Yeah, but we have fat asses.
I know. But we can feed
We don't
the world.
understand what actually we need and what we want.
We
don't
can
know the
feed
difference.
the world with our food.
Yeah.
If we get rid of hunger, we get rid of thirst. Because fucking, when it comes down to water, we've got the technology to get to a point where everybody can have fucking free and clean water.
Yeah, if there's people in
Free and
fucking-
clean food.
Yeah, if there's people in fucking.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And that's
I
the
don't know
thing
that.
is
You know what
to
I'm
keep
talking
them.
about, but I
You
don't know
have
the
to
name.
keep them under you, because that
No.
creates this social.
Whether like water is actually contaminated.
Flint. Oh, Flint. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fucking. You gotta have this social hierarchy because of the people that have shit. Once you get rid of those people,
So do you think a purge would be helpful?
I'm not gonna say a purge,
No, but you get where I'm going.
but I get where you're going. Like, I don't like to think of that shit as a purge. Like, I don't know if you've ever read any of the fucking. Do you know Orson Scott Card? So he's a. Did you ever watch the movie Ender's Game? Okay, Orson Scott
Read 3
Card.
books.
Oh, that's Orson Scott Card.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So, the thing is, it addresses the fact that Earth in the future has to stop being about countries and come under a hegemony.
Right, we've talked about many
And
times.
this is what like fucking people are like the New World Order. I'm so scared. Blah blah blah. The Illuminati. Yada yada. It's like here's the thing. If you want to progress as a civilization,
we have to come together as a whole and fight for our
Yes.
planet rather than.
you need to globalize. We're
Yeah.
all fucking people.
100% agree. Totally agree with this.
So it has to stop being about who has the most money, who has food, who has resources, and start being about how are we going to make
Progress
our
further in our
shit.
universe. Yeah.
How are we going to make our species last?
A species. Not even that. Not even last. Like a species in general. Because we don't even know if there's any other species that like know about our species. We don't know if we're a fucking known thing. If
He,
we're even
he
like
addresses
involved.
that.
A
in
species. Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
3 species that, well, 4 technically if you want to count the another
Alien
one. But,
bitches.
Bad guys.
well, there's like, no, they're not bad.
They're intelligent.
That's the thing. They're not bad. They're just
Like
so
a-
different
I'm just
than us.
honestly guessing at this point because I've never
The thing
watched
with
any of your Red
the
books.
thing
You've
that
watched it. I've
they
watched it.
talked about
I
with
didn't
Ender's
finish it.
Game is the buggers. They're not bad. They're
Really just like an intelligent like being.
It's a
like it's a
hive
brain.
mind.
It's a fucking brain.
Wow.
It's several brains, but they're intelligent and they're so different that they don't know how to communicate with us. So they think that we're
It's
a
like
lesser.
the main part of like what makes him like. Dream.
It's like us eating
like,
cows.
instead of like yeah.
That's the thing is like they think of us as an unintelligent species because they don't know how to communicate with us, and so that's how it looks like. And then fucking they're like, oh, we found a new way to communicate, blah blah blah. We can keep them going, and then fucking they find another species and another species, which one of them is technically the Discolada, which is like
Technically.
it's a virus that was created. I keep farting. That's that vegan. That's the vegan food. That's one thing. If you're not ready for it, it's
Farts.
gas.
No.
Super
I
gas.
fucking drink vegetable juice. Dude, that shit was terrible.
Dude, I went on a juice cleanse.
cleanse.
A juice
A
cleanse.
cleanse. Dude, this
Did you
shit's
make it the
terrible.
whole 3 days?
Fuck no, I didn't.
I made it two
I
and a
made it
half.
one. I made it one.
I made it 2.5. It was so hard.
The burps are the worst. Like it's like those weird gassy burps that you fucking like.
I didn't have burps.
Oh, dude,
I didn't have
the
gas.
shits were terrible. The shits were
but
terrible.
the shits were straight
Yeah,
liquid.
no, I was telling you about this yesterday. It was fucking terrible.
Dude, but my poops for like a month after that, pristine.
Dude, I feel like I poop more. Like I poop more right now than I've ever pooped in my own.
Dude, I
life.
poop like a month. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking? I don't know. I'm drunk.
America.
Yeah, basically America.
I'm getting pretty.
I don't remember how Ender's Game got brought up, but no.
Because of like just like instead of like
Oh, the
a world as a
hegemony
whole.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
A world as a
hegemony.
whole.
Hegemony.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is like we're getting to a point in society where it needs to stop being about individuals.
The tribal.
And the thing is, like, fucking America is a very individualistic society.
Yeah.
And I get that, and I like that, and it's not a bad thing. But at the same
I feel
time,
like we'd change.
it's
Knowing
terrible.
that that's the only next turn, America would change.
Yeah. So
We're
we need to-
definitely,
The
if
thing
not,
is
if anything, we'd definitely be like the first, just because of like a culture ride that we've already been on. We would
Would
be
you
the
be
first to
down
be like,
for it?
what,
like a clown,
change.
Charlie Brown.
Like, would you be down for just changing?
yeah,
If it means that we can expand into space,
fuck yeah,
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
100% fuck yeah.
yes.
Well, then the
I would have
ways
to have-
of old
I would have to
aren't
have-
gonna do.
That's
I
the
would have
thing.
to
It's
have-
like you gotta.
See, you didn't let me fucking say it. I was literally
no,
just saying
that's the
it.
thing is you've got to sit there and be like,
I would have to have
let me answer
evidence.
the
It's
fuck
not a
yes.
long shot. If it's a long shot, no, I'm not 100%.
Well, then,
It's all a
okay. But the
fucking
thing
long
is,
shot.
it's not because we
well,
have
then the thing
like,
is, from your side though, is
Surviving on this
then you-
planet is a long
but
shot.
then
Yeah.
your side of staying the way that it was before is a no shot. So you have a small chance compared to 0. Would you rather have some chance or none? Like you're either gonna die the way that you were born, and you're never like you can either okay. So there's a
I feel
small
like I'm gonna
chance.
die before this change in general.
Probably, but
I
so
would
your
love to
kids
get
or
off
your
this
kids' kids
planet.
or whatever the fuck. Obviously, we
I
did just
hope
have
that
those
they would be
fucking
open-minded.
rockets that went up into space, came back down and landed again, which is the first step.
That's
Elon
been, no,
Musk is
that's
a fucking
happened a few
genius.
times.
well,
Elon-
they just did it. Again.
Elon Musk is more
Fuck, these
successful.
Falcons have been like what
Successful
2, 3,
rate.
4 times now.
Very fuel efficient, successful rate. Elon
Yeah,
Musk
yeah,
definitely is the more
he's
they
successful.
like-
go up and they come down.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't the matter
They
of it
came up-
going
He's
up.
got it
went
figured
of the
out.
fucking- Yeah,
He's got
so
it
it's like
fucking
that's the
figured
first
out.
thing of getting like
His sub,
of
though-
transportation back and
A
forth.
little much.
His
Definitely
sub was not
egotistical.
very good. It did not save those
You know-
Taiwanese. Was it Taiwanese or Thailand?
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. It did
Yeah.
not save the
The cave.
Taiwanese.
That sounds right.
Also, he shouldn't have called that guy a pedophile. That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool. Hey.
But those flamethrowers.
But Well, that's just basically like a small propane tank on it. His flamethrowers are bullshit.
But like,
But
they're sellable. They're sellable.
But that motherfucker is like this renewable energy shit. That is where we need to fucking
Tesla?
move towards.
Tesla's definitely, but the fact that they're so expensive, maybe not. You know?
No, because right now you buy a Model S, $100,000.
Yeah.
You buy a fucking Model 3, closer to 40, 50. Give it 2, 3, 4 years.
It's gonna go down,
It's gonna keep going down.
and then it's gonna be the recycle system where like the
And
lower
then-
can get
yeah.
it, the lower can get it, and it's gonna be the replacement.
Because like,
Hopefully,
if we're not,
because like the lower gen aren't gonna be as efficient, obviously, as the newer ones coming out.
the Model 3s,
They're efficient.
are
They're still efficient.
fucking
yeah, no,
amazing.
I know that.
though.
I know that. My baby David Dobrik has one, and I'm a big fan of them. Motherfucker.
But dude, like fucking, we can't keep the fossil fuel shit going. Like fucking, that's one thing. It's like fucking, like we are.
I feel
living-
like we haven't had enough of this. We might
Yeah,
as
let's
well
drink
go
more.
for it.
But I want to. You know how many people are watching right now?
how many?
How many?
6.
6 people. We got. 6
It was
people.
7. Someone had to go to bed.
What are they
Like,
saying? What are they?
A lot, actually. I've been talking to them in chat. That's why I've been trying to, I was
What do they
doing
want to?
chat.
What do they want to hear from?
No, they were just.
The duo. Let's go.
Civic racist
All
over
right, I was
here.
trying to say we're on the path of like
I
being
mean,
great together.
You're like a terrible Republican racist.
Okay, first of all, how old are you?
28.
Okay, I'm 22. I'm still fucking learning. Fuck you.
Dude, no, that is actually a really good fucking. No,
That's
because
why I'm so open. I like that's 100%.
when
like,
I was
open
younger,
thing.
no, that was the thing. I was fairly Republican when I was around 20-ish.
Matt brought that up the other day too.
When I was younger, my parents had money-ish.
My grandpa's.
Right.
Now they've got way more money.
Which is the weird thing. So like you don't know nothing about me, probably.
And now I'm way more fucking like liberal,
You know your last name isn't
progressive. Ball.
Not ball.
Look at those
Ball,
tiny
it's ball.
nipples.
As I said.
Fuck
Look
you,
at how
like that.
small they are.
They're okay size now.
Look how little
All right,
these
whoa,
nipples
whoa,
are.
whoa, TOS. Come on.
Wait, we gotta fucking block that out so it's not washing out his nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get closer.
So I
and show the
definitely grew
nipples.
up in more of a poverty, like I'm saying, but like,
But, like,
I
I
was my grandpa has money.
I was super poverty, and then we went to OK, and then I was fairly Republican.
So I was poverty. I went to okay.
Yeah. See, like fucking, my dad busted his fucking ass to get us where we were.
I feel like my dad busted his ass to get us where he was, but it wasn't the matter of like problems, the matter of his choices.
And then it turned into like fucking after we started doing better and better, and I went to college because educated people tend to be more progressive.
They can be choice.
They tend to be more.
I feel like it's a hit and miss. It definitely depends on like you can't say that like there are definitely
I'm not going to say there's definitely anything because I haven't done a study.
Okay, I can't either then. But off the top of your head and the people that you have encountered from your like source of mind, you cannot say that you have run into less Never mind, you can because I have to.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can too. Yeah.
See, that's the thing is like, as a person that has gone to college for
See, I
9
feel like
years,
okay, but like let's put
for
like,
9 years college, I feel like I have a fairly good like
understanding,
basis,
right?
And
But I
obviously, there's a lot of
But
Republicans.
I haven't. So even politics and some of it, but like I haven't gone to college, and I feel like I have a good understanding of like most general situations. I'm a very informational person.
What is a general situation?
I don't know what
to
that
you, though?
means.
A general like
Because
general,
that's
a general
it's,
grasp of like just any like you hit me with something like say
day to day.
it
I
doesn't
don't
even matter
understand
like
what that
just
means.
like fucking like
Like, do you mean like an openness to new information, or do you mean like a grasp of how things are now?
both, literally both in understanding.
Disagree.
I would disagree. Yeah.
Like you've just run across like because
I feel like you have a bias towards how things are now, but you are open towards new information.
okay, no, I'm
100%.
not talking about that. So I'm saying like literally just like if you take like the 4 fundamentals of everything, like say math,
Look at me dance. Look at me dance.
math,
Boop,
science,
doop, doop,
math,
doop. Look at me
science, history,
dance.
or anything like that. Like I have a very sure it might be broad, but it's a very good understanding of just how like things are or were or can be. Like I just understand that stuff. Like I'm one of the
Basic
few.
public school.
It doesn't even matter about public. I
Education,
definitely
right?
feel like I'm very above most public school. I
How do
definitely
you
feel like if I were to
you
progress further-
calculate velocity, average velocity?
You're a mathematics fucking whore.
I'm not. I'm terrible
I've learned
at math.
it. I know I've learned it. It's like I said, I'm one of those people that have said some things.
I thought you were saying that you're really good at this shit.
Memory. I'm good at memory. Like
Yeah,
most memory.
I feel like that's a good memory to have. Is like basic, super basic.
So
formula.
velocity was like. I'm picturing graphs in my head. It was like so height.
No,
What?
you're
Velocity?
already wrong. Velocity, height.
Are we saying like velocity? Like that's what's coming to
No,
my head.
velocity, basic velocity. What's for average velocity? What is the formula for it?
I know it. Is it backwards? Is it the other way?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm thinking.
This motherfucker right here is drunk. He's drunk.
You're not wrong.
Here's why.
You're
Tell
not
these people
wrong.
I'm gonna go have a pee.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna have a pee.
I'm gonna have a PP.
I feel like
I mean, honestly-
good conversations.
Is it? I mean, I was gonna say you feel like it's a good stopping point because I really don't want to. We got 4 people still sticking around.
Well, if there's people watching, then let's.
Yeah, we can't stop it.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like so. What do we got another topic to go on to?
What do you want to go? Ask the people.
Literally anything. Do it anybody. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pee. Ask the people. What they
Kill,
want
you
to
got
know.
anything?
I'm a college graduate. Goddammit.
What is that debate? That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. That's what it's about. I mean, really, this whole thing started more as just being, me and him, bored, watching a lot of podcasts, wanted to podcast. We said, fuck it. We got time. We got a fucking webcam. Matt, who was, if you watch the episode earlier from tonight, he was here. He let us have this snowball mic, which is fucking awesome because otherwise we were just using a shitty headset mic. But yeah, it's kind of what started it all.
This motherfucker. No, I got this.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, you've been sitting here thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
Now we can't even change the subject because now we gotta let you go.
Yeah.
You can't just leash up the dog, You can't just fucking wave the steak in front of
No,
his face.
because
and not just-
that's what I'm saying. Like he's just testing me. So like,
Yeah, do it. That's fine. I mean, you've been doing it all night. That was the whole back and forth.
What's up?
He's got it.
velocity then. Give me I don't have it yet. What?
Oh, he's
like
thinking
give me
about it.
like the. Cause like I get
Guy
stuck
in
so
black.
often on like what velocity.
Hey, blonde guy.
That's me.
That's
I'm
you.
blonde.
That's
Yeah.
that's old.
Keep
What's it
thinking.
called?
Keep thinking.
I'm faking.
What are we talking about?
Velocity.
A lot of stuff.
You're on the right track, bud.
Oh yeah.
That's
on the
what
right
that
track.
says, according to that.
Yeah, be hard
Who's
to kill.
Guy in Black? Are you Guy in Black or am I
He's
Guy?
the
We are
commentator.
both Guy in Black, but it's definitely you because he just calls me by essentially.
Okay. Who's that?
This is a viewer.
He's a viewer.
Yeah.
Hi, viewer.
He's a new
Hey, bud.
follower.
Hey, what's your name?
I don't know his actual name, but it's Be Hard to Kill on Twitch.
I bet it's not that hard to kill. Ah, what's it say? Read it to me.
Putting physics into it isn't a valid point.
It's
not a guy.
Yeah, he's right, but you
Not
can't
a
put like
guy.
physics into a general like
I'm sorry
because
for-
physics
To
one.
be
That's
fair-
not a guy?
To be fair, I do.
Physics-
generally-
physics
to be
is
fair,
definitely-
I do say guy a lot.
Physics is definitely
Hey, yo.
more or less not like a public thing. You go out of your way.
How you doing, girl?
Think about this.
How you doing, girl? What's up?
I was
Name. Insert name here that
ASL, girl.
Another one. There's a different one.
All right, I don't even know what's going on. Can you read that screen and I'll read this screen? Let's. We're gonna share this.
All right, you're
And
like.
you gotta go.
Who
over
took
there.
a shit last? I haven't taken a shit in a while.
I took a shit not too long ago.
I definitely
Probably
haven't taken a
Ollie,
shit in
to
a
be
while.
fair.
Putting physics into isn't a valid point. Hey, guess
Public
what?
schooling. Public schooling. We'll add it. Public schooling.
Putting
physics-
words into isn't a valid point unless you have a legitimate.
We're
thought.
talking. No, we're talking about public schooling, and you said public schooling. I'm saying like amongst general public schools. I feel like
Getting
public
rough.
schooling education. I feel
rough.
like I'm better than them.
I don't know. I'm really drunk. Anyway,
I'm also better than most
let's
people.
change the subject.
Let's talk
Wait,
about.
I know a shit ton about architecture that no one knows, but that doesn't win an argument for me in sociology. You're totally right, lady.
Possibly, lady.
Possibly.
Maybe.
They were making
lady.
a point. They were
Anyway.
making a point.
What do you want to hear about?
How about them Cowboys?
I don't fucking do sports.
I'm joking.
No.
It was
No
like,
fucking
it's like
sports.
No.
LeBron's gonna do great this year.
Man, hermaphrodite.
Well, you got us stuck here.
What do you want to hear about? Yo.
It's
2018. We're all into gender fluidity and whatnot.
Fair enough. Which is, can we say that that's dumb? Can we say that's dumb?
What, gender
There's definitely
fluidity?
two genders.
Yeah.
Definitely two genders.
I understand that if you feel like, hey,
Identify
I
it as
be,
whatever you want, but
like,
know that the truth is.
Yeah. But
And
you were,
know that
Are
the
we
truth
talking
is.
medically?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, medically
Truth
there
is, too.
are technically 3 genders.
Okay.
There's
Both.
male, female, and hermaphrodites.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodite, fair enough. Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Psychologically, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah,
I just
that's-
want
that's the
everyone.
part where I join
Shut up. I just want everyone to patient with opposing or developing arguments. 2 genders. The rest is a mental condition. No,
I
wrong.
would say condition.
There are 3 genders because
Okay, yeah.
some people have both a vagina and a penis. Those people are called hermaphrodites.
That's fair.
So there are males, females,
But the other people
hermaphrodites.
who are born male and want to be female are male.
Whoa, no,
Change,
they're
change.
transgender.
That's
Changing though, like
That's
Changelings.
kind of like, I get where it
It's
is.
a
I get where it is,
changeling.
but I'm saying if you get like the
I'm
fact
not a
that-
hermaphrodite. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Sick joke. Hey, you guys want to
good
hear
one.
a joke? Real
Good one,
quick,
already
you guys
go.
want to hear a joke?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So what's
As long as it's not
that?
super racist.
Shut up.
Because TOS.
Yeah, we're not gonna go racist.
Okay.
What does it sound like when Pink Panther is stepping on an anthill?
What?
When no, shut up, motherfucker. What does it sound like when the Pink Panther is stepping on an anthill?
can I ruin the
Dead ant. Dead ant.
Yeah, I knew it.
Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. A whole lot of dead ants.
That's pretty good. That's
All
pretty
right, so I honestly had a hermaphrodite goat, no lie. Okay, yeah.
good.
I was about 10, an early age to learn that term.
That's like a weird.
Come on, boys, say the hard R on stream. Arr!
Rigor mortis.
Nice. Rigor mortis.
Ranchero.
Grew up on a fame farm.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't-
No, I mean,
I-
to be fair, that is like something that.
A fame?
Well, no, fame. Yeah, but I mean, it's
No.
like, oh shit! Like all of a sudden, you have to learn this thing.
Who the fuck are these people?
Random people.
Are they just people that want to hear us like
Talk about bullshit?
dumb
Yeah,
bullshit?
no, that's
8 people.
That's
All right,
Twitch.
do we really have 8 people
Yeah.
here right now? Holy shit!
6.
6
You
now.
guys are in
You
Kansas.
just said holy shit. No.
We're totally 1,000% in
Definitely
Kansas. We live in Wichita.
Oh great.
Great, now you're gonna come rape us. Anyway,
Was that the hard R?
that's the hard R. Anyway, hey yo, because I'm pretty drunk and I'm not trying to ruin y'all's stream. I'm a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
help us
just-
be an
podcast.
expert.
Episode 4.5.
called-
You aren't new to
Featuring
these.
Ollie.
I'm super new to this. I've never done this before. They're not. They totally got the
I'm
shit
so
locked
new to
down.
these. I'm so new to these things.
But hey, what do you guys want to hear us talk about? You guys like
help us
Donald Trump?
podcast. Help
Is
us
that guys-
podcast, please. Please help.
Hey,
Help us fucking podcast.
yeah, spread the shit. Make it. So
I'm from
that-
Los. Shush. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm gonna come over and teach you boys how to drive fast on the wrong side of. Bitch, you don't know about driving on the wrong side of the highway until you ride down that dirt road.
Beard.
You don't even know about
My
anything.
neighbor. I was actually born right outside Los Angeles. I mean, right outside Los
We
Angeles.
got
but
the
right around
beard,
Orange
Funky
County.
and Ollie.
But
I don't
let's
know if
be
you
honest
guys
here.
told me
You
or
don't know
not, but I was
nothing about
actually
driving
born
down the
right
wrong
there.
side of the highway till you run down that dirt road and you understand exactly what's coming down to you with
You're
those
too
headlights.
close to the microphone.
Ain't under, no, this is better. It
Talk
sounds
to
it sounds
you
more.
close to the
It's how you sound more
microphone.
vocal to the people, and they want to understand exactly how you talking about from the central west side of the ports of fucking places, motherfucker.
You got a red light on your head, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's just a little.
The OC only has rich and white Asian. That's racist.
Yeah, I was born there.
What part are you born from?
I was born there, and they immediately shipped me out to Kansas.
They're
for like a
called Native Oriental.
Native Orient.
No,
we
I
like
don't
to
think
have
that's-
diversity up in our group.
week. You've got potential for a big truck rally. That's a big 10-4 right there, buddy.
I tell you what, you rally that one downtown and
Dude, no.
put us a convoy on that motherfucking tractor right there.
there.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Gray.
Hey,
for sticking around.
don't leave, bud.
Yeah,
you gotta
don't leave.
hear
Yeah,
the
why would you
ridiculous shit
leave?
I'm gonna say.
Why the fuck would you
I love
leave?
Donald Trump. Uh-oh, so crazy.
I feel like
I
he's
don't
being an
like
asshole
Donald
now.
Trump.
I don't. Yeah, like, say it.
That guy's a
I was trying to get off
fucking
like a political thing, but goddamn, that was like going on for so long, and it was
Do you
like,
guys want to hear a joke?
it was
So me
good.
and Ollie just going on it.
God, I want like a pizza right now.
Dude, I want a pizza so bad. We're walking to Casey's. We're
You
walking
guys
to
not have
Casey's.
fucking pizzas?
We're gonna get free
hang
pizza
on,
again.
This fucking phone's about to
We're gonna
die.
fucking free pizza.
There's no one there to make the pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
blah, blah,
They're
blah.
24/7.
Come on, I'm not the worst follower. I
24,
voted
yeah,
for
100%
Trump. Fuck
promise you.
it. All right, I'm gonna say, if you voted for Donald Trump, at least you didn't vote for Hillary Clinton because she
You're definitely not.
When you only have
Shut up.
two.
Hold up.
Yeah.
She totally cheated. I'm a Bernie
Trump
Sanders.
cheated too.
Hey yo, I fucking.
We're literally.
No, he didn't.
That's
his
what's
wife.
going on right now.
On his wife.
He cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
I
Who
was
would've cheated
a
on
Bernie
before, though?
Sanders supporter,
Porn star
1,000%.
whore.
Ugly bitch.
Fuck them
She's
all.
so ugly.
Gosh,
I hate Russians.
She's
Let's-
definitely not a super hot supermodel.
Yeah.
Who's Melania?
Yeah.
If he were to
I would
throw
like
someone
to
highway, it would be.
Malay me a penis in her vagina.
That was
not very good.
This is actually the segment where we call Ollie.
Nothing matters.
Stop. We call this Ollie in the Twitch chat. Everybody, just throw anything you can towards Ollie, and we're just gonna fucking let him go at it. This is called Ollie in the Twitch chat. Lady and gentlemen, do it.
No,
You
yeah,
have to cup
fucking.
your-
Here's the thing.
It's really
Here's the thing.
story video, so you gotta cup your hand.
We're gonna fucking. Here's the thing. If I'm doing the chat, I've been drinking.
That's right.
All right, I know where the fucking thing is. All right,
No, I'm
Justin.
talking to him, but
Chill the fuck out, bitch.
Stop.
All right, I got the mic.
Have I seen Trump's older daughter?
Yeah, she looks like
Which
a man.
Oh no,
She looks
no,
like a man.
That's Ivanka. That's not the older daughter, is it? I thought that was the younger daughter.
90%
Because
sure she looks like a man.
shut the fuck up.
a
This
he.
is Ollie time, bitch. No, Trump has another daughter that he's like fucking super hateful towards. He's like, fuck that bitch. She don't support me, and she's like super anti-Trump. So like fucking his other daughter, I'm all about.
It's super hot for you.
Ivanka, like I feel like she's kind of a cunt.
I'll just go out there and say it. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Anybody else have anything to throw out at Ollie? Ollie time.
He used to be a chef, if you want to throw out
I was
food
never chef.
We don't always
hold
have
up,
to talk
hold up.
politics.
Hold up.
in our circles.
I was never chef.
In our circles, he was a chef.
Ivanka totally has nice tits. You're right about that.
But we're talking porn star. Wait, is there a difference? Is there a difference between porn star tits and just good tits?
I like most
Fake.
tits.
Probably.
So tits are good.
Between
Tits are
I
good.
feel like we're really getting off from where we started.
No, we're
No,
good.
this is
That's
fine.
the point.
Right now,
of
we're
it.
talking about-
this is
right now we're talking
fine.
about
This is
tits. I'm
good.
getting off. So like, what's up? Yeah, no.
If Michael's getting off about tits, I'm 100% in for talking about tits.
I'm
That's
a
fucking
chronic
weird. That's a really
masturbator.
weird thing to say, but all right.
I thought that's what we
Hold
were
up.
talking about.
I'm not a Hillary devotee, but Trump is a shit show. Who cares about the family part? What about policy and knowledge of international relations?
Foreign
International
policy.
economic-
Let me
Shut
tell
the
you
fuck
about
up!
policy.
International economic, etc. Natural seas are the best.
Natural seas.
I
Pretty
also
good.
like natural
I
seas.
also,
But
I do not discriminate though.
if we're going on tits, real quick,
We're going on tits. Granted, you might have said something, but we're going on tits still.
a C is it's a solid booby size.
Yeah, that is.
I like
Very
it.
solid.
Yeah, I mean,
Solid.
you know,
C?
C is a solid booby size.
I'm definitely a D.
But when it comes right down to it,
The nipple has a lot
I am
of
also not a Hillary devotee, and I fucking hate Donald Trump, but I didn't vote specifically because I wanted him to win. I don't know if you guys heard this earlier, but Donald Trump is a goddamn catalyst. He's a catalyst for this nation to fucking rise up and say that enough is enough. We need to fucking say that, you know what? We need to be able to afford fucking medicine. We need to be able to afford education.
Yeah.
We need to be able to say that it's okay to be American again.
Oh yeah! Oh, praise it! Yeah, praise it.
These are what the most
Praise
powerful in
it.
the world should understand. Yeah, dude, I totally get that. But the most powerful people in the world are fucking Donald Trump right now, and he's a cunt. I'm so confused on this guy's political views. Me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I'm touching me. Is it me?
Wait, is it me or is it me who has ever made at least a little
you
bit of
talking
sense?
about-
And you might agree with the good old Blondie here. If you agree with good old Blondie here, put a thumbs up in the chat. If you agree with this weird motherfucker, you can talk to him.
I was gonna say Hitler's wet dream. Give us a thumbs up if it's Hitler's wet dream. Give us a thumbs down if it's me.
The immigrant.
The immigrant, kind of.
If there's a fine standing between both of us, let us know because we probably understand that already.
Hey, give us money.
Help us.
We like money. It's
Help
you, bro. Which one? There are two of us talking, you dumb cocksucker.
No, he's not dumb.
You're not dumb and you're not a cocksucker, but you dumb cocksucker.
No.
Fucking specify. Bondi or Beaner?
It's a fine line there.
I understand you're Mexican, but come on.
Alright, anyway, the point is, when it comes right down to it,
Terms of status, motherfucker.
shut the fuck up. Here's the thing. When it comes right down to it, we're living in a country right now where we have a fucking president that is literally a traitor. We have a president that is literally working against the people. And that's not cool. I'm half bean and half male. Me too, brother. I'm totally I'm Scots Mexican.
Just being white and half Irish.
Scots Mexican.
Or is that just like I'm double white?
What news do you watch? He's a failed businessman. His campaign advisor and personal. Exactly. Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump. I can't wait for him to be impeached. He will be impeached. He is exactly what this country needed.
We think we got another, what, like 6 years in that?
He's so bad.
We're so...
That is what the country fucking needed. We're going to have the fucking blue wave during the fucking midterms. So, like, fucking... I don't know if you fucking voted. Did you fucking vote?
No, voted.
You didn't vote for the fucking... Did you
Anything
vote?
ever.
Alright, you motherfuckers, register to fucking vote.
No,
I'm registered.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Whoa, I'm registered.
Give me
I'm
the
registered.
electoral
I'm
college.
counted
Give
on
me
there.
a fucking
I'm
position
counted on
in the
there
electoral college.
as a person who doesn't
No.
vote.
No. Register now. We need to get people like James...
Register counts. I'm
Register.
registered.
James Thompson, Laura Kelly.
Register.
They're the people that need to be fucking working for Kansas right now. They're fucking... James Thompson is the closest... Bernie Sanders backed up fucking James Thompson. If nothing else, do it so that you can back up James Thompson.
It's not the matter of I don't vote. It's a matter of I know that like
You guys should live stream your falling out. I don't know what that means.
falling out like as us as friends. That's what we're doing right now. Like I don't like.
If you
this
don't vote,
fucking-
you have no right to complain. You're totally right.
You are right. I
Start to the
100%
country
agree.
and state level to make change.
agree.
But
Exactly.
at the
That's
same
what I'm
time,
saying.
I also feel like I'm totally right in saying that our votes fucking don't matter.
No.
Obviously.
Right now they do.
They have a
Right now they do.
They definitely have an impact. Are you talking about Kansas?
I'm talking about
weird, 'cause
Kansas
we were just
right
talking
now.
about
Okay, if you're
people
talking about
cheating.
Kansas, yes, then I agree.
Right now, they fucking
Kansas
matter.
Kansas as a whole,
If we
I
get
agree.
progressives in,
But
if
as
we
like-
get
we all-
socialist Democrats in,
get rid of Brown.
sorry if you guys don't like that.
Brownbacks.
Brownback's way
I
gone.
know.
Yeah.
I'm saying like people. I said people.
Anyway,
I said brownback people.
we don't need more Republicans into fucking Kansas. Fucking Brownback already fucked us, alright? We need to get fucking Democrats and socialists in. James Thompson is one of those motherfuckers.
What's the other one? They're like everybody hates.
Who?
Kobach?
Kobach?
Yeah, Kobach.
Fuck Kobach.
Yeah,
He's a goddamn mini fucking Trump.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point
No,
is,
he was on
the
Trump's-
beard hat guy gets
part of
it.
Trump's shit.
Lizards on the dark side of the moon and grays underwater. I don't know what that means.
Wait. What did he say?
He said that thing.
Darwin's Project Spectre X.
Did you guys donate?
Donate. You
We
get
gotta-
money.
We gotta buy beer for next
I thought you were talking about
week.
me. I was like,
What do you
have
say?
it.
No.
Yeah, we gotta buy beer for next week, so otherwise I'm not gonna show up. And I'm a polarizing individual.
You show up if we want you to show up, bitch.
I'm gonna show up anytime they tell me to. But that's not the point. The point is,
The beard hat guy.
That's old one.
did you just seriously spit?
I didn't spit. I
This guy
sprayed.
just spit ashes all over me.
Spat. Yeah, he definitely spat.
No, he
Spat.
spit when I was
Hot
saying
fire.
it. Hey, this boy is on fire.
It's
That's why
different
people
towards
actually
Ollie.
watch. They actually watch the harmony.
Yeah.
As Churchill said, democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the others. Not untrue.
No, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not
No, that's what he said.
Why you gotta
He's-
fucking like...
Wait, move it over there. I'm breathing.
Get your shit out of my...
I'm
All right.
breathing here.
So, are you guys excited for Red Dead Redemption 2?
I'm so excited.
Fuck yes. I did not play Red Dead Redemption 1.
What?
That's why you're just not a part of any ever.
So I don't give a shit.
You're actually
Hey,
kicked
if you
off.
didn't play the first one, you can't complain about the second one.
I'm not going to
The second one,
complain
the
about it
graphics
either.
look so good.
It looks really good.
Hey, how do you guys feel about The
Mountain
Witcher 3?
Mama, take me
Good.
home.
Witcher 3, which is a
Yeah.
good
3?
game, right?
Yeah.
Super dope.
That
Also,
was a little
Skyrim. Have you played VR?
Originally,
Have you played
I haven't, but I
Skyrim?
really want to.
Oh, dude,
Afterwards,
Seth has it.
I know.
Seth has it. It's so good.
That's what he was like. You know,
Skyrim?
he's
Yes.
like, no, in the game you can't
Dude,
put your
yeah,
shield up
VR?
and attack. You could totally put your shield up and attack.
Dude, all right, you motherfuckers listening right now, if you don't have a VR headset for your shit, get it so you can play VR Skyrim because it's fucking incredible. It's like
No, Red
it's
Dead
like
Redemption
the
2 is
thing
definitely
to
gonna be
do.
amazing.
I didn't give a shit about Red Dead Redemption because I didn't
should,
play.
though. It's
I didn't play.
It's gonna be amazing.
What
There's
about
like horses, right?
yeah?
Or horse and
It's
cowboy.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, but you're a
You can
cowboy.
spit.
I didn't play that one either.
You play Grand
Go
Theft
T.
Auto.
What?
Your intentions are right, but work on your delivery. You've got sound points. Who's goatee? Am I goatee? Hang on. I'm pointing at me.
We both have goatees.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask
he definitely
you.
has goatee. He
Is
definitely-
pointy guy goatee or is
you're goatee. You're
hunky?
goatee.
Okay, yes, I am goatee. This guy with the SIG needs his own political podcast. He'd be oh, thank you guys.
Not bad.
Hey yo,
TDMR podcast. That guy podcast.
hang on. Let me ask you guys this: if I keep showing up, will you keep watching? Will you keep watching? And then they
that
need
me?
to cut me in on any funds that they
Maybe,
make.
Brunette? Who
maybe
is
we'll do like a
Brunette
political
Brown?
night
Brunette?
or something.
Sure, she says sure, or Shim says sure.
No, that
I don't
says-
know who that is.
B.
That says
already killed
brunette, dumb fuck. All right. Anyway, the point is, if we're going political again, Bernie fucking Sanders, 2020. This motherfucker gotta have his
Oh,
pops.
that's so funny.
Are we talking about
That
cereal
says
now? Hold on.
brunette, dumb fuck. Sorry, I'm still laughing at that.
All right. I'm a little lit up right now. Give me some more of that green shit.
Is there any left?
Oh.
Keep drinking it. It's my girlfriend's. Go drink.
No, for sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I
is
mean,
your
we definitely
girlfriend
still
coming
have, this. Maybe we do a fucking political night where we just have Ollie come in here and just.
No, we should do that every
All of us?
time.
I want to have Seth in here. That was his whole. Like, Seth was, like, actually really upset last time afterwards when I was talking to him. He was like, I could have defended Justin's point better than Justin could do it. I could fucking defend your point better. Like, all of you guys were just using, like, personal shit. You don't do that. And I was like,
Yeah, it's because
I was like, I wasn't trying to, like. But, like, I don't want it to be.
guy in
I
America.
know.
The thing
Last
was-
podcast, I literally
Okay, you go.
explained. Last podcast,
Hang
I
on,
literally explained
real
why I'm
quick.
not good at defending myself. It's literally just because, like, when it comes to like information,
Hang on.
shit like this,
I
like,
just
it's
want you
just
guys
a
to
matter of,
know.
like, get overwhelmed.
Real
I'm just
quick.
like, whatever.
I feel like
Right
it's
now.
more your opinions are just.
We're drinking
not a hard basis for it.
Captain
It's-
Morgan
there's-
apple
there's
smash.
definitely
the way
not-
you grew up and everything.
It's not even the
Shut
matter of
up.
the way I grow up. It's just a matter of
Captain Morgan apple smash is what we're drinking. Along
why you keep doing this shit for free.
He's so
We don't
right.
get paid for this. We don't get paid for it. Don't do it.
If we do it enough, they might start paying us. And
That's
then,
not how that works.
And
If
then
they
you
do,
guys
they're like-
fucking owe me a third.
No, fuck you.
If they pay us.
If they
they
pay
pay
us for
us.
this shit, you owe me a third.
right.
Anyway,
Third. So if they pay us,
classy.
it's a good amount.
Here's to you,
A third is
homegirl.
A lot less. All right,
Or
yeah,
do you-
we're good.
We're totally different numbers.
Yeah. A third it is. Shake on it. Shake on a third, real quick.
But no, but like that was the thing. Seth, but the thing is with Seth's thing.
Real quick.
Okay.
The last time that my people agreed to anything with white people, we lost
He's not
Texas,
white.
Arizona, and New
Him,
Mexico.
his people.
Oh, his people.
Yeah.
So me.
So, no, I'm not going to agree to shit with these motherfuckers.
Me.
Because that's how we lost the American Southwest. You remember the Mexican-American War? I do. Chapultepec, motherfuckers, look it up.
You got to be the bigger guy though. But I got what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I do
not-
the same thing as well. The whole thing is with the immigrants.
I love
It's
it.
like,
Classy.
That's what I said.
It's good.
either way, it doesn't matter.
These fucking
Either
people
way.
are digging it. Check us out every Thursday night.
Follow our YouTube. Help us
There's not an
podcast.
exact time.
We have a
Usually it's
YouTube.
about 8:30.
We have a YouTube.
Thursday-ish.
Thursday,
Thursday
maybe
night,
Friday.
8:30 to 9 Central Standard Time, I should say, probably for everyone
Yeah.
else.
Also, I get off work at like 11, so
We'll see
Like
if he's a
tonight we did-
permanent thing. We don't know yet.
tonight we did 2 different episodes.
this person likes all of us, but I'm obviously the best.
No, I'm definitely the favorite.
You're a piece of shit.
I'm the youngest. Youngest is the favorite.
This guy's a racist and he
Youngest is
doesn't
the
like
favorite.
immigrants.
I'm not the. I get pointed out to be the racist every fucking podcast, and let
That's
me
'cause
tell
you
you,
don't like
I'm really gonna.
immigrants.
I'm gonna.
It's
I'm
'cause
gonna.
you don't like immigrants.
I do.
You're a racist.
No,
against
to an
immigrants.
extent.
He's like, I want to keep Mexicans.
If I
out
were
of my
racist, I would
country."
go against the majority, which is blacks. But I
That's-
don't.
That's super racist.
Thank
people to
you.
say that.
I understand
Why would
that.
you
I'm
say
not
that?
racist.
You're so racist. This guy's
I
super
hate
racist.
all of you.
No, I mean, I get what you're
Anyway,
saying,
let's
but
talk
yeah.
about something else. What do you want to talk about?
I was trying to remember.
The Red Dead Redemption thing was a good thing. I love talking about video games.
I do too, but I didn't play Red Dead Redemption.
Did you
1.
play
Fallout
any video
76.
games? No.
76?
The gameplay came
I
out. I
haven't.
didn't
No,
show
hold
you,
up,
right?
hold up.
Gameplay came
I haven't
out.
looked
Right?
into it because I thought
Good.
it might look.
I want to
squirrely.
play it, but it's not
Are you a
going to go
Fallout
down.
fan?
I love Fallout. I love
Yeah.
3.
Which one? Okay.
Hang on. I love the ones that Bethesda did, except for 4 was
Which was outsourced.
Hey, we got to make you feel better. You're not stigmatized, but hey,
You're doing all right.
hey, give us $5.
It would make me feel so much better.
Donate $5 to us. It'll make him feel
You ever seen
better.
the puppies? I just want to be like the puppies.
Hey, give us $5. Didn't even say shit. Like, hey, bud, hey, give us $5.
Bro, who has the squintiest eyes? That's you, I think.
No,
Maybe.
it's definitely you.
Dude, my eyes aren't squinty. Well, they might be squinty. I don't know.
More squinty?
I'm looking at the thing and I don't know
It's
if it's
tough to say
squinty.
because nobody's looking at their own eyes.
Dude, we gotta get way bigger screens.
It's not me.
Yeah.
No, they just need to be closer.
Well, okay, I could bring this bigger, I'm sure, but then I
don't have squinty eyes.
I have to look at this.
I don't have squinty eyes at all. I 100% see everything.
I get us all a pizza if I. Where are you at, girl?
Yeah, girl.
What's up?
If you are a girl, by the way,
Or dude. We also like pizza.
dude.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You know what, hey, we're also gonna have
Are
a
you in
segment.
Charlotte?
No,
Is that
we're
Charlotte
also
in
gonna have a
Charlotte?
I
segment.
actually have a buddy that lives in Charlotte.
Charlotte's actually.
I just want to let you know.
Shut up.
Hard to kill. I just want to let you know.
Not him. You shut up.
Hard to kill. I want to let you know that we are going to have a segment eventually, hopefully, where people actually can call in and talk to us. So if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
stay following eventually, we will have you be able to talk to us eventually. I want you to know that. So be sure
That would
to
be
hit follow.
super dope,
Right?
I'd
We
be all
want it to
about
be-
that.
yeah.
I would too.
That is our goal.
just-
Once we get more mics,
Durham.
100% that's where we're going.
Mike's gonna be
Homie is from Durham. I don't know where that is.
Durham, North Carolina.
We have
obviously Durham, North Carolina.
We're Durham.
I'd like that if I could feel it. Yeah,
It's all about Discord. That's all it is, really.
Fucking Kansas.
Yeah, Discord, or Skype.
Hold on.
Discord or Skype.
Or
something where we could video call probably,
Shut
so we
the
could
fuck
get.
up. We could just,
Thank
you could just come to Wichita, Kansas, and we'll all have pizza.
We'll buy your plane ticket.
We could. We just.
And beers.
Once you donate us money.
I'm not
You
gonna buy
donate us
anybody's
money,
plane
we buy
ticket.
your plane ticket. It's like us all together doing the same thing for each other.
Not a gamer, just a tourist.
He'll buy the ticket. We'll say we all.
I'm a shitty gamer. If that makes you feel better.
You are a
play
shitty gamer.
Recently, I play Stardew Valley.
It's so fun.
Oh my god, you play Stardew?
I had.
Oh shit! All
I
right,
couldn't get like deep into the grind, but it's definitely fun.
so
How far is it?
what are you playing on?
Oh, like what? Like
Are you playing on PC? Or are you playing on Xbox? What?
PC. Motherfucker. What,
The
do you
fuck is
fucking
that?
see anything else?
There's only PCs here.
I don't fucking know. Maybe there's a fucking Xbox over there. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't fucking examine
PC.
your goddamn.
PC.
Who has the sexiest moan? Hey, it's gonna. Whoa! If you want to know who has the sexiest moan,
Here we go. Here we go. One at a time. Go.
Get in the
hang on,
Patreon.
hang on.
We're gonna start
Hang
a
on.
Patreon. You get in that Patreon. We'll put
Shut
it.
the fuck up. If you want to know who has the sexiest moan, give $5 and we'll have a moan off.
Moan
Shit,
off.
I just gave a tease.
Yeah, you did.
So 250.
$250, we'll give a moan off.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
two fitted now.
250.
Dude, Apple Smash is not great, but it's okay.
It's a Jolly Rancher.
It tastes like a Jolly
My
Rancher.
girlfriend's gonna be so mad.
Well, your girlfriend's not here.
Buy her one tomorrow.
Yeah, buy her one
Could.
tomorrow. Oh, I'm
Like,
poor, I
it's full.
can't
It's like,
afford
yeah, that's how you
daycare.
left it. That's how you left it. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I filled
happened.
it back up.
No, she's not coming over tomorrow. We're going to All Star Sports tomorrow.
She's not coming over afterwards.
We're not having a. Oh, okay, so we're having a
I
problem.
thought we were partying tomorrow.
We definitely usually do.
She was here last week, and she was like, She went full Yan, and you don't want full Yan.
Everyone, yeah.
Her name's Yan.
No.
You motherfucker, we've been over
Yanni,
this. So
that's right.
many
Yeah,
times.
Laura.
Yeah.
Laura. This guy's got a girlfriend named Laura.
Laurel.
This guy.
I would call her
You see
Yanni.
me pointing?
Laurel.
Not this guy.
Wow.
But this guy.
Wow.
This guy
I got this.
sucks.
I am the Owen Wilson.
He sucks. All right.
That's pretty good.
Did you get $5?
Wow.
Did you get $5?
Wow.
No, I would say.
Wow.
I drank something similar on my band trip to Six Flags. And
How old are you?
I'm not trying to get arrested for how many birds
is
in the guy's beard.
So, okay.
Should just be the babies. 2.
Right now. When he goes outside during the day, that's when they, like, feed.
Hey, yo, just a heads up. I
But
might
$5 does show how many
crash on the
birds.
floor.
Oh, is that where you're going?
I might crash on the floor.
That's fine.
That's where he's...
I'm just a heads up. I've been.
You're a cuddle?
You want to?
We can cuddle.
We can cuddle if you want.
My room's colder.
Like I'm not.
No, I'm actually not saying, like, it's a full, like, we can fit 2 people in there.
Yeah, right.
So it's cold and
Yeah, it's fine. I've
good.
done that. I spent 12 years in Catholic school, dude. I get that.
Yeah. No,
Like, it's no big deal.
Scoutmaster Tim always
You know-
allowed me to sleep with him.
Unemployed architect, dude. Architects are
Wait,
like
how are you an unemployed architect?
because architects are not in high demand, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Which is
being
super shitty.
like
Well, depending on what, like, part you are?
no, that's the thing is like fucking with a lot of fucking degrees these days, like. Yo, I'm getting vibes that your guys' place is massively haunted. That's because of all the ghosts. Anyway, when it comes to like fucking like architects and shit,
Yeah.
like that's just fucking hard, dude. Like the only
It
reason
is. Because that's what I wanted to be when I literally
yeah, don't
wanted to
do
go.
that shit. The only reason I have a fucking degree is because nobody does my fucking job. Medical laboratory scientist. What's up, girl?
By
Christ.
degree means
How many
job.
times have you plugged your own shit?
Anyway, like my fucking Tyler. You know Tyler.
I know Tyler too, motherfucker.
You don't know my Tyler, do you?
Yeah.
I definitely know your Tyler.
Does you know my Tyler?
I know your Tyler. I've met
And
Tyler
that last name
many
kind of
times.
sounds like
Yes.
egg
Yes,
yolk.
I've met your long hair, Tyler.
Blonde.
Blonde,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, beautiful
right here.
feathered hair.
Yes.
Anyway.
Andrew
beautiful as hell.
Spill.
Fucking-
Yes,
Yeah.
Tyler.
It took him. He's a fucking mechanical engineer. It took
Yeah.
him 8 months to get a job.
Yeah. So your
Like-
Tyler is my Jared. I want to. So if I ever talk about
The
Jared,
fuck's Jared, bro?
yo,
Bro.
Jared.
From Subway, bro.
Kiss me.
Oh, God.
Fine. Throw my shirt on the camera.
Hey, yeah.
Not for everybody.
Show your tiny nipples.
It's not even
You can't. Whoa!
TOS.
TOS, bro.
Look how little they are.
It's TOS.
All right, so they say switched over to construction. Super.
I would like to do construction.
because I don't want to raise
Is
my
that
hand.
no, stop. I wanna-
Hang on. To pee in an office.
No, I want to talk about
fair.
that. I want to talk about
That's
that.
totally fair.
That's actually something I want to talk about. I've been thinking, like, in Wichita, I feel like construction is definitely something that you can definitely get into, like Grondike and all that. Like,
if you're a Mexican, I
even
can get into
if
that.
you're not, even if you're
Hang
not,
on. Swinging a hammer outside beats the hell out of holding a mouse. You guys got any TOS on the low low?
bro, I got TOS. Yo, hey, DM me. I got TOS for days.
Hey, you
I
trying to
DM you.
you trying?
DM
At
All right, I'm gonna
It's
be
the
honest.
fucking-
Twitter.
I'm too drunk to
Call me
keep up with
J-Man.
this shit.
Call underscore me. Call underscore J-Man underscore. That's
Hey,
my
bud.
Twitter. Follow me. I have 99 followers. I'm really trying to get out there. I'm pretty funny.
Okay. All right. You're good.
I'm gonna smoke this, and
Jesus.
after this, I'm fucking hitting off your vape. All right.
God damn it.
Oh god damn it! you
You don't understand how many people hit off my vape.
don't know how many people hit off
You
my
don't.
vape.
Everybody
You
hits off my
don't.
vape. Fuck you.
Everybody hits off my vape.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's been just me. It's
you.
definitely. We used to.
Definitely used to it.
We were in a. We were in construction.
I loved it.
It was good. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do impressions, and my impressions
You know
are
that
spot on.
person that we worked
Hang
with
on,
actually
you
like,
bet.
me because
The
of that?
economy is prime and
That's why,
waiting
like,
for skill
That's
craftsmen.
why he like talks bad.
People
about
are
me
willing to pay up.
because of that situation. I guess like he feels like I didn't do enough. I don't know. He feels like
Nah,
a
I think
certain
there's
way.
more.
Hey, what's
I don't know.
I've definitely heard more than that, but it's like it's just. It's not something you can really change either.
Hey,
You know.
I didn't think I did anything back. I always thought like
You didn't. No, you didn't.
What up with your
That's the
girl?
thing. Just like sometimes
Hold
shit
up.
doesn't happen. Like it doesn't work out.
what up with your
And
girl?
he's not trying to be an asshole.
What up with your girl?
What up with my girl?
Yeah.
She's a great person. She flirts with other people to try and get me mad.
Is she coming over? Not tonight. You trying to like tag team and shit? You're down with that?
Why is everyone? I mean, like I've always been like a fan of. I'm kidding. No,
He's like,
no.
you know, you're my boy. I don't know that. Bitch,
No.
but like,
Talking about tag teaming.
you're like a fucking sexy motherfucker. I'd be all about that shit. You know?
Like, let's tag team, bro.
Yeah.
Not my girl, just a girl.
I don't give a shit. Like fucking, like look at this shit. Like
My girl.
you got these little teeny nipples.
Dude, people love these
Talking
nipples.
about.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm actually one of those people who actually likes girls, like, you know,
Yes,
like,
girl.
like going around like.
Blind guy, if you want to get into carpentry, etc., now's the time. I should learn how to build androids to jack my dick off.
Well, that makes two of us.
All right, so anyway,
Wait, Purple's a new guy.
No, he's not new. He's the one that said
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
can we make that happen? Is that
Probably
I've
not.
tried and no.
no? It's not happening tonight.
Not tonight.
Wait,
Is that what I feel like that would be really good for the show?
Definitely
Of
tomorrow.
course.
But you know, whatever can't happen. Hey, you guys are super duper dope, and I love you all. My name is Ollie. Tell
name
these fuckers to tell me to come back because I'm so great.
Are we just wrapping it up now? Now we're just wrapping it up.
It's
all
definitely
No.
a wrap up.
I'm just
That was a
saying.
wrap-up.
That was a
not
wrap-up.
a wrap up.
That was definitely a wrap up.
I'm not rapping.
Hey, my name's Ollie. By the way, if you
I'm not rapping.
make sure to hit the like and follow. I'm out of here.
hold up, hold
Oh
up.
my god.
Bitch, shut up. You got a guitar?
Following, finally,
I wish.
my neighbor
I
hits
wish.
us with a fucking follow. We've been sitting here trying to get a fucking follow all night, and the man comes through. Yo,
Hey,
who's the
no.
other guy? Let's get
We're
the
not
other guy to follow.
stopping.
Who?
All three of the fuckers hit.
No, be
Hold
hard to kill
up.
already.
Shut
followed.
up.
We did?
Yeah, like an hour.
Be hard to
Okay.
kill or
Already
not. Don't leave us.
Don't.
We're
leave
still
us.
going. Don't peace out me.
Yeah.
TDMR podcast.
Yo,
I'm gonna
Tell
check
your
love
friends.
you.
Tell your mom. Send your mom my
I'm
number.
gonna check out your stuff because
Yeah,
I
we're-
honestly
we're-
just normally want to
that's your
hear
beer.
like your setup because clearly we have a fucking
That's our-
snowball mic and it's super shitty.
I know we're super
not
great.
shitty.
It's not super
but-
shitty.
No,
but it's
don't fucking
be
leave us.
better. Could be better.
I'm an
I'll come
alcoholic.
back. Thursdays, my friend. You come back Thursdays. I don't know where you're from, but like Thursdays.
North Carolina.
Jesus Christ.
Durham.
I haven't.
Durham.
God, if you listen to God,
Tell your friends. Make sure they come through. We'll treat them just as good as you did.
Hey, yo, yeah, totally.
This
Like
one's
us.
solid.
I don't know what the thing is here. Like us, friend us, subscribe us,
That's fair.
thumbs up us, whatever the fucking thing is.
Yeah.
I'm
Follow,
out.
subscribe.
Find our YouTube. Help us
Subscribe
podcast.
us.
Yeah, on
subscribe
YouTube,
us.
on YouTube.
Help us.
Subscribe
Help
on
us
there.
podcast on
Help us
YouTube.
podcast is
It's
what
the one with the
called.
caution sign, and there's a big old.
I mean,
mic
I
in the
realize
middle.
that they keep saying it's.